Thank you for tuning in for our local sports action.
We are here in Pine River. It is playoff time here on R&J Broadcasting. It is Tuesday Night Lights. It is a rematch from way back in week one. It is two teams that know each other all too well. Two teams separated by 30 miles and two teams looking to get a big playoff win here tonight. It is the Walker-Hackensack-Akeley Wolves taking on the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And welcome into the Station 371 pregame show on yourliveevent.com, on Skeeter 101.5 FM, and rjbroadcasting.com. Noah Caruso joining you here for the broadcast tonight. This is the Section 6A quarterfinals between these two rivals and two teams that know each other very well, and this is a rematch of Week 1. What seemed like a while ago, the whole 8 weeks ago, the season kicked off here in Pine River, and it was a dominant win for the Tigers as they won 41-6 against these Wolves. But when it comes to playoffs, it can be a much different animal, especially with teams when they play each other more than once in a season. There's always some things you want to exploit, some things you see in film that you didn't realize or didn't catch at first. So there's always some fun little wrinkles when it comes to rematches, especially in the playoffs when energy is going to be high and these teams are going to have some good grit to win here tonight. For the PRB Tigers, that finished the season 6-2 on the season, coming off a dramatic 21-17 win over the Wolverines of Wadena Deer Creek on Wednesday, while Walker-Hackensack-Akeley finishing the season 3-5 with a 20-8 win against Bagley to end their regular season. They have won 3 of their last 4 after an 0-4 start. And we are going to take a quick break here on the Station 371 pregame show. We are going to take a deeper look into these two teams as well as coaches' interviews. We'll be back in just a moment. The Section 6A quarterfinals here on Skeeter 101.5 FM, yourliveevent.com, and rjbroadcasting.com.
Come get
Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the stone hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Great people.
And welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show, Section 6A quarterfinals here in Pine River. It is the WHA Wolves taking on the PRB Tigers. We thank you for tuning in on yourliveevent.com, Skeeter 101.5, and rjbroadcasting.com. And for these two teams, it's a rematch of Week 1, a whole 8 weeks ago, and we expect a much different outcome this go-around, whether it's in PRB or Walker's favor. It's always interesting to see with rematches. You know, you see some little bit of things in film. You see some different schemes that you could draw up. And for Walker, they were a little thin the last time they played these Tigers with a lot of different personnel and a lot of different players in that lineup. And for the Wolves, though, it has been one consistent thing for them all season. It has been Logan Watts, one of the leading rushers in the Northwest District with 902 yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. The Wolves started 0-4, and it seemed that the season was going to be bleak, but then Coach Pfeiffer made some arrangements, made a change at quarterback to Parker Brock, and then they just kept going through Logan Watts, and they have won 3 of their last 4 games, including ending the season on a 20-8 victory over Bagley. And in that span, the Wolves have been able to average 26 points per game. Even in losing effort, they're starting to move the ball more efficiently. The offensive line is playing better, as they're going to be a key factor against a very deep front. We always talk about the battle in the trenches. For a PRB squad that has an all-senior offensive line and defensive line, it is going to be a key factor today for the Wolves. And defensively, they're going to have to get takeaways. Not very good in that department, still struggling on the defensive side of the ball. Eli Pfeiffer leads the team with 2 interceptions on the season, as that is going to be a key factor in getting to the quarterback, as we've seen Irvin Tulenchik, this season make big-time plays, including last week against Wadena. It's going to be a key factor for the Wolves to be able to move the ball efficiently and get some takeaways. Those are, seem like simple keys, but when you're on the road against a higher seed and you're not expected to win, it's all the little things back to the fundamentals to pull off the upset. We talked about the dramatic win for the Tigers. I was here last week for it against the Wolverines, and man, you could not have drawn it up any better. A casual 99-yard drive to win the game, a touchdown, Tulenchik to Chance Abraham for the 7-yard passing touchdown with 21 ticks to go, gave the PRB Tigers a 21-17 win over Wadena Deer Creek after they fell early 10-0, coming back from double digits to win that game and end their season on a very strong note, ending 6-2. And we all know the weapons that they have, the Tigers have. We talk about Irvin Tulenchik. Last game, 6 of 8, 78 yards, a touchdown, and a rushing touchdown as well. And that one passing touchdown was the game winner. Ethan Lodge, he had to be a little more efficient today, but with Coach DeMars, they are going to feed, all these guys, with Rugg Roden, with Chance Abraham, and with Ethan Lodge. He was the leading rusher last week with 102 yards on 12 carries. Chance Abraham with the touchdown catch. As mentioned, he finished with 2 catches and 8 yards. We talked about Irvin Tulenchik. We've been talking about him a lot all season, but especially against the Wolves, because in the opening game of the season, Irvin Tulenchik had one of the best games, maybe the best game he has had all season long. He went 6 for 9, 160 yards, and 4 touchdowns against Walker. Irvin Tulenchik playing with a lot of confidence right now. They're getting him more and more involved as the weeks come along, and it's been leading to great success for this Tigers team, and it led to great success in week 1 against Walker. But we expect a lot of different changes, as we're going to hear from the coaches' interviews, that just because the week 1 result may not have went in the way of the Wolves or went in favor of the Tigers, we expect a much different style of play here today. And when we come back, we are going to have those coaches' interviews. First, Aaron Pfeiffer of the Wolves, and then Tom DeMars of the Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com, Skeeter 101.5 FM, and RJBroadcasting.com.
Place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era.
And welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show. I'm here with Aaron Pfeiffer, head coach of the WHA Wolves. Coach, last time you played this PRB team was week 1 of the season. You guys have been playing much better ball towards the end of the season, winning 3 of 4 to end the regular season. Just talk about what's been key for you guys down the stretch here and what's been leading to success.
You know, I think finding a spot that makes sense for our personnel, that was huge. You know, Eli Pfeiffer, for example, a quarterback that was coming into the year as a 3-year starter, it just wasn't working out. That was his best place to be for where we needed more help. So we put him at tight end, and he's turned out to be a good receiver and a really good blocker. And then Parker Brock filling in for him at quarterback. He's been a very sound leader and a good decision maker, so that's been a solid move. Then, of course, getting Carson Swanson back has been a real big, huge help for us. We didn't have him that night. You know, and we missed, in all, 6 different guys that could have played that night and weren't available. So. And then, of course, the biggest thing is Logan Watts. I mean, he has established himself as one of our better running backs in our district, and we just got to keep finding ways to get him more yards.
Absolutely. And, you know, talking about, you know, PRB, and obviously with different personnel can always change up the game plan. I'm sure that was a, you know, film that you guys were watching this week. What did you see in film this week in that week 1 PRB game that you liked and that you can maybe exploit tonight?
You know, I mean, obviously, we've seen them a lot. I mean, we've seen these guys over the years. Our guys have grown, their guys have grown. But we have a couple guys we need to figure out how to deal with. Struess is a problem. Knapp is a problem. We got to keep that quarterback from getting loose. He's an issue for us. And number 4 is a problem. So, I mean, those 4 guys right there are a handful of problems. So, if we're not up to the challenge, if we allow the big play, we're going to be in for a long night. But if we can slow that train down a little bit and make them earn 3rd and 4th down possibly, I think it could be a hell of a good game.
Absolutely. And, you know, talking about, you know, Logan Watts, we know how talented he is, been doing it all season long, but sometimes it's always kind of the unsung heroes, you know, of the team. Who's a couple of players or even a position group that you want to see today that will be the biggest X factor for an upset victory today?
I think overall the offensive line for us, Justice Shaw, Carson Swanson, Fisher Smith especially, and Peyton Yates and Aiden Phillips. I mean, those guys, and Eli Pfeiffer at tight end, I mean, those guys have to just basically keep drives going. The best thing we can do defensively is not give Pine River the ball.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I tell you what, a rivalry game in the playoffs is always a lot of fun. Good luck and have fun tonight, Aaron.
Thank you very much.
Aaron Pfeiffer, head coach of the WHA Wolves. We'll be back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show.
Innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition.
And welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show playoff edition. Tom DeMars, head coach of the PRB Tigers. Coach, we were with you last week. Dramatic win against a very good Wadena Deer Creek squad. Just talk about what the morale of practice has been for the team after a dramatic win.
Well, that was a big win for us. And fun, of course. And it set us up nicely as far as our seeding goes, bumping up to the number 2 seed, and gives us an opportunity to play at home here tonight. We got to do our job tonight and hopefully continue on and play again on Saturday.
And this is a Walker team that, week 1, you guys took them on, and it was a dominant win for you guys. They've been playing much better football late in the stretch, and Logan Watts being a big factor in that. Just talk about what you guys have game planned defensively to try and slow down this dangerous Walker running attack.
Yeah, that's right. From the beginning of the year till now, they've kind of figured out, I think, what they're best at, and that's running the ball. And they're hitting that hard, and then they throw a little bit. But our emphasis is going to be to try to stop that run. We know that's what they're going to do primarily until they can take a big shot or something. But we're trying to stop the run and not give up a big play over the top.
And then, over the last few weeks, we've been seeing a huge, all season really with Irvin Tulinchik playing well and, getting him more involved in the offense. And he had a great game against Walker last time out. Are we going to see a lot of him, in the offensive game plan, or is it just going to be a lot of, split carries between your talented running backs? Just what's the offensive game plan going to look like today for you guys?
Yeah, we're going to try to establish the run ourselves, and if that includes Irvin, yeah, it probably does, with a little bit of option action, which we haven't done every game. We didn't start doing that until 2 or 3 games into the season. So he gets to run the ball a little bit more, but ideally we're going to kind of establish and gain the line of scrimmage here and be able to run the ball, mix things up with our halfbacks and fullbacks also.
Well, Coach, should be a lot of fun. Good luck tonight out there and have fun.
All right, thank you.
Tom DeMars, head coach of the PRB Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show.
When you have a project...
Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate, small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. Making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them.
And welcome back to the Station 371 pre-game show, brought to you by Station 371. Restock on food, fuel, and beta, locally owned. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, and is the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River. We have the Section 6A quarterfinals here between the WHA Wolves and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And a special thanks to our sponsors here today. This broadcast is brought to you by Trustworthy Components and Plumbing, etc. of Pine River. Will be presenting the broadcast for us today. And then, of course, after the game, don't go far, as we will have our award winners to give out thanks to our sponsors. Our big deal of the game brought to you by Atwater Motors in Aiken, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter and Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Tykes Carpet Castle in Brainerd, Shannon's Auto Body in Brainerd, and Takedown Gym. And then, of course, our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game. I guess not. I'll read it on the script. Enbridge thanks you for supporting the Line 3 replacement project. Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it was done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. And then our star of the game brought to you by Pine River Family Market. Pine River Family Market is where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just $2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside pickup or delivery. PineRiverFamilyMarketDelivers.com. And then we did have a couple of chain gang measurements. We were able to use the sponsorship, but if we have some today, and in a game like this, a game of inches, you know, it's all going to count today. And our chain gang measurement is brought to you by Stonemark Land Surveying. Contact Stonemark for your property boundary measurement needs. Visit stonemarksurvey.com, where every foot counts. And every foot, every inch, every play is going to count here today. It is playoffs here on Tuesday Night Lights on Skeeter 101.5, YourLiveEvent.com, and RJBroadcasting.com. We thank those who are listening to us. However you may be listening to us, should have a good game here today against these two rivals, a rematch of Week 1 where the Tigers took a 41-6 victory over these Wolves. We are just about 5 minutes from kickoff here. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, starting lineups, and then as we get set for kickoff here in Pine River, we'll be back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com, Skeeter 101.5 FM, and RJBroadcasting.com.
The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present. Started. Email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
And welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show. We're about ready to kick off here. First, the starting lineups here tonight, starting with the visiting Wolves at quarterback. It is going to be the sophomore Parker Brock. Made the change mid-season, and it's been a much more efficient offense for the for the WHA Wolves. And taking the carries for the Wolves tonight, it is going to be led by number 11, Logan Watts, the senior, and number 40, Alex Daigle, the fullback, the sophomore. Catching passes today for the Wolves is going to be number 15, the junior Leighton Pinsky, and then number 3, the senior Jalen Sayers. And then the tight end tonight is going to be number 2, Eli Pfeiffer. Starting on the line is going to be number 68, Carson Swanson, number 57, Fisher Smith, number 75, Hayden Phillips, 77, Justice Shaw, and number 54, Hayden Yeats. And then, of course, for the hometown PRB Tigers, starting at quarterback, the very talented senior Irvin Tulinchik. Carrying the ball is going to be a trio of guys. Ethan Rugrode, number 3, number 4, Ethan Lodge, and then number 20, Chance Abraham. Starting on the offensive line, the all-senior O-line, Trey Tutenhagen leading the way. Number 51, Cole Burrell. Number 52, Corbin Knapp. Number 55, Connor King. And number 61, Hunter Norman. And then playing out at wide receiver tonight is going to be number 80, Baron Milham, the senior, and then number 81, senior, their leading receiver, the tight end, Ryan Struess. So we are about ready to kick off here. They're going to announce lineups and then the national anthem. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, kickoff here in the Section 6A quarterfinals. We'll be back in just a moment with kickoff on the Station 371 pregame show on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Communities prosper.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the stone hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
And welcome back, everyone. We are about ready to kick off here in the Section 6A quarterfinals. These two rival schools, the Walker-Hackensack-Akeley Wolves and the PRB Tigers. It is a rematch of 8 weeks ago. These two teams kicked off the season, and now these two teams will meet up where one of these teams' seasons will come to an end here today. The Wolves have won the toss. They will defer. So it'll be the Wolves kicking off to the Tigers. The Wolves will be wearing their white uniforms with the blue pants and the silver helmets. The Tigers wearing their signature all black with the black helmets and the orange numbers. Or it looks like that the Tigers are going to be kicking off here, but the Tigers have won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. As we get ready to go here, though, Tigers will be kicking right to left on your radio dial here on Skeeter 101.5, yourliveevent.com, and rjbroadcasting.com. As we get ready to go here, you can feel the energy between these two teams. As Watts is back there to return, it is going to be number 20, Chance Abraham, to kick off for the Tigers. Playoff time always brings the energy, always brings the excitement, and the excitement is underway here. As that is going to be hit, it's going to be dropped by Sayers, who's now going to return it, trying to find some room, cuts back to the middle, now running to the right side, and ran up on it quick on the line drive kick and was able to recover, but not much room there for the Wolves, and they will get set up here. This is a Wolves team that was stagnant on offense. Then they made the change at quarterback. Parker Brock, the sophomore, getting the start here tonight for the Wolves. But we expect that Logan Watts is going to be the key factor. Talk to Aaron Pfeiffer and, even Tom DeMars, they know how dangerous he is as an athlete, one of the top rushers in the Northwest District. And it is going to be an I formation to start off for the Wolves. Brock is under center, and it is going to be a handoff to Watson. Nothing going on there as he is met by that experienced defensive line by the Tigers. And it looks like there on the tackle was a couple of players. Looks like Connor King and Hunter Norman there on the tackle. First, a couple of Tigers there to get to him. And battle in the trenches, that was the key factor in the first time these two teams met, as well as it's been all season, as it is now going to be 2nd down and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Jumbo formation back there, only one wide receiver out to the right. Brock is going to be under center, and it is going to be a direct handoff here up the middle, and there's nothing going on there for the Wolves. Daigle with the carry on that one, and it is going to be 3rd down. And for Watts and the Wolves, really, the offense is going to hum off of what Watts can do. And talked about on the pregame show, Aaron Pfeiffer, head coach of the Wolves, he talked about that the offensive line has to keep the chains moving forward. And so far, they are down behind the chains. It's 3rd down and 11 for the Wolves here on their opening drive of the game. And it is going to be a handoff here to Watts, and it's just going to be to the right side, and just a short gain there as it's going to be 4th down, and the Wolves on their opening drive go 3 and out. Connor King on the tackle, and that was all the defensive line for the PRB Tigers creating the penetration. As that was a 4-yard carry for Watson, that one to make it 4th and 7. His ball's on the 24. It is going to be wants to punt it here for the Wolves. Low snap, able to scoop it up, and that kick is a line drive. Going to bounce about the 50, and it's going to take a friendly roll to the 40 as Tulinchik's just going to let that one go. As Daigle with the punt there, but that is going to drop right at the 41-yard line of PRB. So good field position for the Tigers as the Tigers take the field offensively for the first time today, and the talented Irvin Tulinchik had a game-winning touchdown, was an orchestrator of a 99-yard drive, within a touchdown pass to Ethan Rugroden for 7 yards with 21 seconds to go. The 7-yard touchdown pass gave the Tigers the win. So it's going to be I formation early on for the Tigers. Looks like 5 down linemen for the Wolves as Tulinchik is going to be under center. And it is going to be a handoff to the right side. It's going to be Ethan Lodge, who's got a big hole speed, past the 50-yard line, right to the sideline to the 40, cutting back to the middle, and he's going to be tackled right about the 35, maybe the 34, but a good run to start out for the Tigers.
Tackled by Fisher Smith.
Fisher Smith on the tackle.
Is a Tiger. First down.
As that was a great run by Ethan Lodge, had himself a fantastic game first go-around for the Tigers in that win against Walker. Gain of 26 on the run for Ethan Lodge. A great start for him in this one. Had 102 yards on 12 carries last week against Wadena. Already off to a better start, as this is going to be Chance Abraham now to the left side, running towards the sideline, bulldozing some Wolves forward past the 30 to the 29. Fisher Smith on the tackle again. It is going to be looks like a gain of 7 on the play. Or they're going to gain a 6, so it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 29-yard line. Good start for Chance Abraham. As it's going to be the offensive line for PRB, the all-senior offensive line, taking the stand here, and they are establishing early that they're going to be that they're not afraid of this Wolves defense. As they got 5 down linemen here in the formation, 3 linebackers in there. I formation is Tulinchik, and it is going to be a handoff, this time to Rule, and this one's going to be short on the right side, and that one's going to be Brady Rule, who had a touchdown last week against Wadena, as that's going to be no gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4, as there's a flag on the field, and it is going to be a face mask on Walker. So that is going to be an automatic first down as Rule. Yeah, it looks like he went down a little bit awkwardly on the tackle there, and that's due to a penalty. Brady Rule getting more involved in the PRB offense. Has had some efficient runs, as mentioned, had the touchdown run last week against the Wolverines. So it's going to be a first down after the penalty, the first penalty for the Walker-Hackensack-Akeley Wolves. That one for 15 yards. The ball's going to be placed at the 22-yard line, as it is going to be placed at the 22-yard line of Walker. First down and 10, 8:20 to go here in quarter number one. The Tigers moving the ball down the field well in their opening drive. Two and chick in the I formation. And it's going to be a handoff to Ethan Lodge again, cutting up to the left side, and short gain on that one. That's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
3-yard gain on the play, second and 8 for the Tigers.
A gain of 2, they're going to mark it officially, so second down and 8. Lodge, after the big opening run to get this offense started for the Wolves at 26 yards. His second carry there, only good for 2. Second down and 8, 7:43 to go in quarter number one. Jumbo set here, and it is going to be a handoff. This time to Lodge again, and no, he's wrapped up behind the line. Great penetration by the Wolves on that one. They're leading the charge. Amani Nassim there was the first to get to him for a loss, and right back to the original line of scrimmage, loss of 2, so third down and 10 for the Tigers. So right back to 26 yards for Ethan Lodge rushing. We talked about in the pregame, Aaron Pfeiffer talking about the war in the trenches for this Wolves team that's still been playing a little bit better defensively. A bend, don't break mentality is what they're going to have here. It is going to be third down and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line of Walker. High formation, Tulinchik under center, and it seemed that Tiger may have jumped, but it's going to be a pass as Tulinchik's going to heave one deep. This one towards the end zone, and that one is bobbled and incomplete, almost intercepted.
Irvin Tulinchik's pass intended for Ethan Rugrode.
Ethan Rugrode into the right side, incomplete. Looks like Eli Pfeiffer was there to break it up. Eli Pfeiffer leading the team with 2 interceptions. So it's going to be fourth down and 10. Tulinchik's first pass attempt incomplete. So fourth down and 10 with 6:49 to go in quarter number one. And we'll see what the Tigers decide to do here, as you would expect them to go for it here. So they don't have a field goal kicker, and they are, in fact, going to go for it. 2 wide receivers out right, Rugroden and Milham out there. Struce to the right. In the shotgun is Tulinchik. Chance Abraham to his right. Tulinchik dropping back to pass, rolling out to his right, setting his feet, throwing it out there, and that is going to be over the head to the right side to Milham, and that one's going to be incomplete. So turnover on downs after a promising start for the Tigers, and the Wolves take over. They'll take over on their own 22-yard line with 6:44 to go here in quarter number one. So a good stand by the Wolves defensively, as Tulinchik starts the day 0 for 2 passing. So now it's going to be Walker. Went 3 and out on their opening drive. As we get ready to go here, it is going to be Brock surveying the defense. 5-down lineman for the Tigers. Under center in the I formation. In motion is Pfeiffer. And it is going to be a handoff to Watts, who's going to try and find a hold up the left side. Gets a little bit of an opening as got stood up, but gets a couple extra yards on that one, as that's going to be a gain of 8 for Watts. 11 yards now for number 11, as Watts, in that second effort, was able to get some good yardage on that one. So second down here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Marked as a gain of 7 officially. So 10 yards rushing for Watts. In the I formation, Pfeiffer in motion again, running to the right side. And now it's going to be a handoff again to Watts, and trying to find a hole at the middle here, and not much going on there, as it looks to be a gain of maybe half a yard on the play. It's going to be third down coming up for the Wolves. Gained about half a yard on that one, so it's still going to be 3rd and 2 with 5:40 to go in quarter number one. Fourth carry for Watson this one. See what they decide to do here is the Tigers. Last week it was a lot of bend, don't break. They gave up some yards, but didn't lose their stride. Let's see what they got going here on 3rd down and 2. Wolves are 0 for 1 here tonight. And it is going to be Brock. It's going to be a handoff here to Watts, pushing forward on the left side. And it looks like it's enough for 1st down yardage, and it is. Gain of 3 for Watts on that one, so it's going to be a 1st down for the Wolves. First down for Walker in this one. As Watts, they had already 5 carries in this one, which is surprise to no one, as Watts, the 3rd leading rusher, had 902 yards entering today and 9 touchdowns. As we are now 5 minutes away from quarter number 1 ending here. Ball on the 34-yard line of the Wolves. Diamond formation here, as it is going to be Brock under center. And it is going to be a draw play. This time there's nothing going on there, as it looks like Corbin Knapp was there to wrap him up. And Tutenhagen there, as well as the handoff to Watts. Loss of 1 on the play, and there's the Tigers defensive line sniffing it out early. Makes the job easier for the linebackers as well, who talented linebacker group for the Tigers, but with how good this defensive line has played all season, creating penetration and just plugging up holes, it makes the linebackers' job a lot easier. We've seen the defensive line really get in there all season long. As Watts, a loss of 1 on that one, and it is going to be 2nd down and 11. Ball on the 33, diamond formation again for the Wolves. Brock going to be under center here, and it is going to be a pass. Roll out to his right, slings it out there, and incomplete. Intended for Sayers on that one, incomplete. As he just seemed to threw behind the intended receiver Sayers, so it's going to be 3rd down and 11. For the Wolves not being able to stay ahead of the chains here, as we're going to see Brock. We'll see how they use him today. They have made the switch midseason. Replaced Eli Pfeiffer at quarterback. And it's been a much better offense as the Wolves have won 3 of their last 4 to end the regular season. So 3rd down and 11, 4:03 to go in quarter number 1. Ball on the 33-yard line. And it is going to be Brock to pass. Good pocket. Slings out to the right side. That one's going to be caught by Daigle. Trying to make a man miss, and nothing going on there. As that is going to be complete, but it's going to set up 4th down. 4-yard gain on that one. First completion by Brock. Daigle with his first catch in this one. But it is going to be 4th down and 7, as they are going to punt again. Irvin Tulenchik back to receive. Daigle to punt again. With 3:27 to go in quarter number 1. As that one's going to be a high snap. Daigle's going to catch it, though, and results a good kick here. So that one's going to take a bounce to just past the 30, and it's going to keep rolling. And that was going to be at about the 27-yard line of PRB. And the Tigers are going to take over. 1st down and 10. Tied at 0 here. 3:14 to go here in quarter number 1. As the Tigers, on their first offensive drive, went turnover on downs. 10 plays on the drive to start out, but deep in Walker territory, the Wolves took a stand defensively as the Tigers look to get set up here. 1st down and 10, ball on the 28-yard line of PRB. It's going to be Tulenchik in the shotgun, trips out right. And it's going to be handoff to Abraham up the middle and bulldozing forward for a positive gain on that one. Looks to get about 4 yards on the run, 2nd down and 6. Looks like it's going to be a run of 6 yards by Chance Abraham on his 2nd carry. Good for 12 yards now. 2nd down and 4 as the clock winds down. And for the Wolves, we know this is a team that will give up a lot of yards, but we saw that opening drive as we're able to play good coverage downfield. That's one of the stronger sides of this Wolves squad is their secondary. And it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 34-yard line of PRB. Tulenchik's going to be under center again. And we've got a flag, and looks to be someone jumped, and the referee is pointing towards the Wolves. And that is going to be offside, so that is going to be a 1st down for the Tigers. As they just got him to jump there on the hard count there. 2nd penalty for the Wolves. 1st down now and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Wolves 2 penalties for 30 yards in this one so far as Tulinchik again setting up now. First down and 10, 2:30 to go in quarter number 1. Tulinchik's going to be in the shotgun. Single set back. Tulinchik looking now to his left, and that one's going to be incomplete, intended for Rugroden in the middle of the field, and that one's going to be incomplete, so second down and 10. Tulinchik 0 for 3 in this one so far as he just threw that one a little low for Rugroden. And the thing with Tulinchik is throughout the season, he's been getting better at pinpointing passes, accurate balls. He does a good job at putting it where only the receivers can get it, but just missing some of these throws here as he's had receivers open. Except for the one shot to the end zone. It was just good coverage by Eli Pfeiffer that we expect in this game. Second down and 10, 2:21 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line of PRB. And now it's going to be Tulinchik under center. Single set back, and it is going to be Ethan Lodge back there. 3 wide receivers out. Toss to Lodge to the left side. Trying to get a burst of speed past the 40 towards the sideline and out of bounds. Just past the 35 or the 45-yard line to about the 47. Pitsky with pushing him out of bounds on that one. That's going to be a run of 7 yards, so it's going to be third down and 3. And with Lodge, it seems that he's always been kind of a bailout for the Tigers' offenses. Whenever they're behind the chains or they start start third down and 10, able to get some good yardage, stay ahead of the chains. 33 rushing yards now for Lodge in this one so far unofficially. In the shotgun, 2 wide receivers on each side. Single set back, Tulinchik. It's going to be a design QB keeper up the middle. Now cutting back to the left side. Good enough for the first down easily. And trying to stay in bounds, but his foot just stepped out at the 38-yard line.
Result of that play is going to be a Tiger first down.
They're going to place it at the 37, it looks like. So a run of 20 yards for Tulinchik on that one. As Tulinchik, we know he's dangerous with his legs. Coach Tom DeMars expected him in the pregame talking that they expect Tulinchik to run the ball a little bit more today, but he's been throwing the ball well this season. Tulinchik now in the shotgun. Hand out to Abraham, cutting to the left side. Short yardage on that one. As it's going to be, it looks like a gain of 3 on the play, so second down and 7 coming up after the run by Abraham. No carries for Rugroden so far in this one, expecting to see Lodge and Abraham. We know that this season, when it seems that they have a rhythm going with a couple of guys, they are going to force feed those guys. And for most of the season, they have been able to answer the call here. Second down and 7, ball on the 35 of Walker. 1:35 to go in quarter number 1. Tulinchik in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers out to the right. Quick throw out to Ryan Struess. Complete to the left side past the 30. Now pushing forward past the 30. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like it is going to be stopped right at about the 35. Looks like the 34.5. 36.5, just short of a first down. As now we have a whistle. And now we're going to have an official timeout as they might be reviewing to see where they place the ball, as that one's really close for a first down. Coach Aaron Pfeiffer. And now it looks like they're going to converse here now on the other side. We'll see what the call is for. Is that completion? Good quick throw to Struess. Is able to get open on the curl route on the left side. As of right now, it's a gain of about 6. And now some confusion here, but as of right now, it's we'll call it like 6, almost 7 complete yards. And now it's going to be, now for 2 weeks in a row, we are going to get our Stonemark Land Surveying Chain Gang measurement. Contact Stonemark for your property boundary measurement needs. Visit stonemarksurvey.com, where every foot counts. As the chain gang measurement is out here, as we will wait. Now they're going to stretch out. And going to be just short of a first. Short by inches there. As the third down signal was raised up by the referee.
Referee signals short.
And it's just short by a couple of inches. So it's officially going to be a catch of 6 for Struess, but it's really about 6 3/4 of a yard. Tulinchik's first completion on that one. So it's going to be 3rd down and inches as they're going to measure it again here now from the left hash. And yes, confirming that it is short of a first. So 1:25 to go in quarter number 1 after the measurement. It's going to be placed at the 29-yard line. And this is where the battle in the trenches come into a factor here, as you expect them that they are going to trust this PRB all-senior offensive line leading the charge, as it is going to be their bulldozer back, Chance Abraham, in the single set. Tulinchik in the shotgun, or excuse me, under center, and it's just going to be a QB keeper by Tulinchik, and it looks like he got enough of the first, and he did. Tulinchik with a gain of 3 on the run for Tulinchik, so first down for PRB. Tulinchik dealing with his legs again. Ball on the 26 now, first down and 10. As this drive started on the 47-yard line. Section 6A quarterfinal here between these two rival schools, separated by less than 30 miles. As Tulinchik under center in the I formation, 2 wide receivers out to the right. And another design QB keeper, hesitation now, finding a hole on the left side. Now there's a fumble, and Walker's going to recover. Big time turnover by Tulinchik, who just dropped the ball. And there on the recovery was Carson Swanson, who was just there to fall on it. And now a big turnover. Boy, oh boy, defense is coming to play here tonight so far, but that one's just a mistake by Tulinchik, a rare mistake by Tulinchik. First turnover of the game going to PRB. And now the Wolves will set up, ball on the 29-yard line with 50.9 to go in quarter number 1. As the Wolves have only 1 first down in this game so far. Brock in the I formation. Now he drops the snap and just has to fall on it. I tell you what, I promise, ladies and gentlemen, it is good weather tonight, so ball is just slipping out of hands here, as that's going to be a loss of 2 on the near fumble by Parker Brock. So it's going to be 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 27 now of Walker. As they are in no rush to get this play off before quarter number 1 comes to a close. It's been a defensive quarter so far. Turnover on downs and a Tulinchik fumble by the PRB Tigers. 2 punts for the Wolves so far in this one, as we are 10 seconds away from quarter number 1 coming to a close. We'll see if they get the play off. There's a man in motion, and now a whistle, and we've got a flag. False start looks like on the Wolves. Or, excuse me, it is going to be a timeout by the Wolves with 4 seconds to go in quarter number 1. So we are going to take a quick break in this one, 0-0, as quarter number 1 is about to wrap up here. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
And welcome back after the timeout by the Wolves. They have 2 remaining in this half, and this quarter is about to come to an end. 4 seconds. It's 2nd down and 12 after some confusion by the offenses. We are ready to go here. It is going to be I formation for the Wolves here. Brock under center, in motion Pfeiffer, moving to the left side for the Wolves. Toss out now. This is going to be a toss out right to Watts, and not a lot going on there. Maybe a gain of half a yard. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 1 on the play, as Tulinchik is there for the tackle, and that is going to wrap up quarter number 1. It's been all defense so far here in the Section 6A quarterfinals. 0-0 after 1. We will be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com, Skeeter 101.5, and RJBroadcasting.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
Quarter number 2 about to get underway here. Noah Caruso joining you here on YourLiveEvent.com, Skeeter101.5, and RJBroadcasting.com. A very defensive first quarter so far. 2 punts for the Wolves, a turnover on downs, and a fumble by Irvin Tulenchik. That is all we've seen on the 2 drives as it's going to be 3rd down and 11. Ball on the 38-yard line of Walker. As it is going to be Brock under center. Wolves in the diamond formation here. 1 wide receiver on each side. It's going to be Brock looking to throw, and under pressure, and down he goes instantly.
Parker Brock is sacked. For number 81, Ryan Struess.
And it's going to be Ryan Struess on the sack, and that is going to force another Walker punt. As Ryan Struess seemed that he went there untouched, just engaged on his man, blew by him, and was able to wrap Brock up for the sack. 8-yard loss on the sack. So 4th and 19, the Wolves are going to punt again to start off quarter number 2. It's going to be Daigle to punt, Lodge, and Tulenchik back to receive it. Low punt, and a high boomer of a kick as Tigers are going to clear it out, but a very friendly Tiger bounce on that one. Not a very good punt there by Daigle. And that's going to be down at the 37-yard line of the Wolves. It's only a 17-yard punt on that one for Walker, and now the Tigers got us some things to clean up here. Had a good opening drive, turnover on downs, and then Irvin Tulenchik on a design QB keeper just dropped the ball, creating a turnover, the only turnover so far in the game. But great field position for PRB here. 1st down and 10, ball on the 37-yard line of Walker. And so far leading the way is Lodge with 33 yards on 4 carries. As it's going to be I formation here, Tulenchik under center, and it's going to be an option play. Pitch out to Lodge on the left side, good hole, good block upfield, good enough for the 1st down towards the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds by Lodge.
Ball carrier for the Tigers.
As that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. That's going to be placed at the 20-yard line. 17-yard run for Lodge to start off the 2nd quarter for the Tigers. 50 rushing yards now for Lodge in this one unofficially. As Tulenchik doing a very good job as the linebackers cut up field, and the speed of Lodge was able to break away to the sideline. So 1st down and 10 in the red zone. First time either team has took a trip in the red zone here. 1st down and 10, 11:04 to go. Tulenchik in the shotgun. QB keeper again, finding a hole on the left side. Good opening, good enough for the 1st down. Cutting up to the field, and it's a touchdown. Irvin Tulenchik with a 20-yard run. And the Tigers in 2 plays capitalize on the good field. They are up 6-0 early. Good upfield blocking by the Tigers, and leading the way there was Knapp and Burrell there, finding that gap in the left side, and Tulenchik saw an opening towards the sideline and took advantage. 2 plays, 37-yard drive for the Tigers. As Abraham is going to kick here. The PAT. High snap. Kick is up, and it is good. 10:58 to go in quarter number 2. The Tigers strike first off the Tulenchik run. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you need an appliance.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality.
And welcome back. The Tigers striking first. 2 plays, 37 yards, a 20-yard run by Irvin Tulinchik for the touchdown. The Tigers are up 7-0 after the PAT was good. And some score updates here in this one. West Central Ashby taking on Pillager. They're up 8-0 after 1 quarter of play. Aiken taking on Rock Ridge. They're up 6-0 after 1. And Pequot Lakes taking on Greenway, up 27-0 after 1 quarter of play. As a lot of games in our local broadcasting schedule. Rock Ridge taking on Aiken on KKIN AM 930, FM 103.1. Pequot Lakes and Greenway playing on KLKS Talk 100.1. And Cash 95 is Pillager and West Central area, as this kick is going to be high up in the air and going to be returned, and nothing going on there. And it's going to be Watts on the carry, Ethan Lodge on the tackle. So the Tigers getting set up here defensively, as they have forced 3 punts so far by the Wolves. There's not a lot going on for Watts in this one. The first play of the second quarter for the Wolves resulted in a sack. As that was Corbin Knapp on the sack on 3rd down. So 1st down and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. High formation. It's going to be a handoff to Watts, bouncing out to the right side, running towards the sideline. There's that little bit of speed there. Good run by Watts on that one, as he's brought down by Ethan Lodge. Gain of 7.
This has been a local sports presentation on our...
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. The run of 7 yards by Watts. We haven't seen a lot of positive yardage by Watts in this one. Only 20 rushing yards on 8 carries. Watts' first carry of the second quarter here. Showing off that speed and athleticism, just bouncing out and getting that burst of speed, as they want to get him involved because they go as he goes. So 2nd down and 3, ball on the 34-yard line of Walker. Diamond formation here, Brock under center. In the back, there is going to be Watts. 2 tight ends set here, as it is going to be a handoff to Watts, this time to the right side, as it is going to be tackled for a short gain. Looks to be close for a 1st down, but looks like it's going to be just short. Gain of 2 by Watts. 3rd down and 1 coming up. As we've seen a couple of close ones here, and now a timeout. Official timeout. We expect another Stonemark Land Surveying chain gang measurement.
They're going to do a 1st down measurement.
And there is going to be a measurement according to the PA announcer. Stonemark Land Surveying, you are getting your work cut out for you, as they are sponsoring the chain gang measurements today. We've seen 2 already in this one. And, of course, in the playoffs, I talked about how every inch counts, every foot counts, every play counts. And it looks to be about short on the initial look from up here, but we will wait and see. It is going to be down, the stretch out, and it's going to be good for a 1st down.
1st down
By the nose of a football. So they needed 3, and he got 3 and half an inch as Watts up to 23 carries now in this one. As now it's going to be a 1st down for the Wolves after the chain gang measurement, as we get ready to go here. As maybe now we start to see Watts get going a little bit for this Wolves team. They are in this one. Defense has been playing well in this one. I formation. Brock going to be under center. Watts and Daigle back there for the Wolves. 1 wide receiver on each side. And it's going to be handoff to Watts again on the right side, getting clogged up immediately. And it looks like there on the tackle, Corbin Knapp and Connor King, the first couple players. And Tutenhagen is the defensive line for the Tigers, getting to him again here, as that's a 1-yard gain for Watts. 2nd and 9 now. Watts only averaging 2.4 yards per carry so far in this one, 24 yards on 10 carries, as there's been no push on the offensive line. And for Watts, it's going to be expected for him to make a lot of plays on his own, as there's only 1 wide receiver out right in this formation. Diamond formation here. Brock under center. And it's going to be a toss out left to Watson. Trying to find a burst of speed. Cutting upfield towards the 40. And he's going to be brought down at about the 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 2 on the run there. 3rd and 7 now. On the 39-yard line, 8:28 to go in the half. Tigers lead 7-0 off the Tulinchik 20-yard run. Diamond formation again for the Wolves on 3rd and 7. And there's going to be a throw, but pressure right away. Stepping up is Brock, but that one's going to be incomplete on the right side. Intended receiver Eli Pfeiffer, the tight end. So another 4th down for the Wolves. As Brock 1 for 3 so far in this one. And Walker going to punt again here. Daigle, not a very good punt last go around. Only a 17-yard punt, and in 2 plays, the Tigers took advantage with 8:08 to go. Good snap to Daigle. That's going to be a high boomerang kick, almost getting to it. Where the Tigers as another PRB bounce here. That's going to be good field position again for the Tigers. That one's going to be placed right at the 40-yard line.
Daigle's punt will be placed at the 40-yard line. Tigers take over.
Tigers are going to take over here, and it is going to be on the 40-yard line of PRB. So good field position for the Tigers to start out. It only took 2 plays and 37 yards total for the Wolves to get down for the Tigers to get down the field for the touchdown. It was a 17-yard run by Lodge and a 20-yard run for the touchdown by Tulinchik to finish it off. 7:59 to go. Tigers up 7 with the ball. Ball on the 40-yard line of PRB. Tulinchik in the shotgun. 1 wide receiver back there with him to his left. And it's going to be Lodge. And another design QB keeper by Tulinchik. This time, nothing going on up the middle. Tackled there by a couple of Wolves. One of them was Carson Swanson, number 68. Made a couple of plays at the fumble recovery in this one as well. 7:40 to go now, so it's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Tulinchik. Only 1 completion so far in this one, but 42 rushing yards in this one, including the touchdown. Starting to get him more involved. We've seen a couple of option plays early in this one as well. And here we go. Single setback here, back there. And it's going to be a toss out to the left side to Chance Abraham. Now good burst of speed to the left side. Cutting upfield towards the sideline. It's going to be a 1st down. And that's going to be a 13-yard run
Result of that run
by Chance Abraham.
is a Tigers. 1st down.
1st down for the Tigers. Chance Abraham with another good run here on this one. Chance Abraham with a good burst of speed. I didn't even know he was capable of that little burst of speed there. So he just found a opening. It was just running for daylight. 28 rushing yards now for Abraham, his first carry in the second half. I formation now, as it's going to be another option play. Pitch out to the right. This one is going to be Rule this time, and not a lot going on there as he only carries it for about a yard. Eli Pfeiffer on the tackle, calling his name a bit defensively so far, as that is going to be a gain of 1, excuse me. Well, they are going to mark it a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Tigers. Only 5 rushing yards for Rule in this one. Getting more involved in the offense as mentioned. So he's just part of that running back committee, very talented running back committee by the Tigers. His first carry here in the second half. I formation here in this one. And it's going to be Schultz blitzing and Tulinchik running for his life, and he's going to sling it out to the left side. Coming back to catch it is Ryan Struess. Good for a 1st down.
Tulinchik's pass is complete.
Ryan Struess and Tulinchik, boy, stop me if we've heard that connection before. Big time completion and rolling off to his left was Tulinchik, and throwing it across body. What a good throw by Tulinchik towards the sideline. And that went from being a big-time loss there on that one to being a huge completion by Tulinchik, his second completion, second in a row. It's going to be a completion of 22 yards for Tulinchik on that one. As Struess with his second catch in this one. Again, like I said, stop me if you've heard this connection before. In the shotgun. Jumbo set here. Tulinchik, another QB keeper to the left side. Finding a hole. Bursting upfield. Good for a first down. And he's going to be inside the red zone here. Tulinchik on the keeper. Good enough for a first. Tigers moving down the field again. We're starting to feel the momentum shift, and we're starting to see Tulinchik take control here. A 15-yard run by Tulinchik. 57 rushing yards now for Tulinchik, including the touchdown. Ball is going to be in the red zone. First down and 10. Ball in the 14. As the Tigers 1-for-1 converting in the red zone here with 4:34 to go. And this one's going to be a handoff to Rule on the carry. Tackled by Fisher-Smith, along with a bunch of other Wolves. That's going to be a gain of, it's like 3 on the carry. Second down and 7. As Rule trying to get him going a little bit in this one. 4:10 to go in the first half here. Tigers lead 7-0. Ball now on the 11. Second down and 7. For the Tigers, going left to right on your radio dial in quarter number 2. It's going to be jumbo set here, and it is going to be a pass by Tulinchik. Good protection, rolling out to his right, slings it out, and that's going to be incomplete on the right side. Eli Abraham, the intended receiver, and that's going to be over his head, incomplete. Third down and 7, excuse me. After the incompletion, after a couple completions in a row by Irvin Tulinchik. Just overthrew him on that one. We've seen him miss a couple of those throws as on the right side, on the flats area. If Eli Abraham would have caught that, he would have had some daylight. So they're down in 7 now. It's going to be diamond formation here. Tulinchik under center. Lone running back in the backfield there. Handoff fake. And now it's going to be a throw to the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown Tigers. Ryan Struess. Tulinchik for an 11-yard touchdown pass on the play action. And the Tigers taking control now. 13-0. Good pocket presence by Tulinchik. Good protection as it really bit off as the linebackers came forward, and that left a one-on-one with Ryan Struess, and he is going to win a lot of those battles. Catching it in the middle of the end zone towards the left side. So it's going to be Abraham now to kick it off, or the PAT. That one's high up, and it is good. Irvin Tulinchik starting to find his rhythm. A touchdown pass to Ryan Struess. 14-0. Tigers lead. We're going to take a quick break as the Tigers lead 14-0 here in quarter number 2. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget moonlight bowling every Saturday evening.
3:41 to go in the first half. Irvin Tulinchik connecting with Ryan Struess for an 11-yard touchdown. It is 14-0 Tigers after another Abraham PAT. As now the Tigers have scored in their last 2 drives. And now After a 0-0 first quarter, the Tigers scoring on their opening 2 possessions of quarter number 2. As Watts is back deep, as that's going to be a line drive kick, and Watts is going to be the one to receive it, and is going to find a burst up the middle, now cutting back to the left side, and had a bit of an opening, and Watts, positive carry on that one, just before the 35-yard line, as the Wolves will take over. It has been 3 punts so far, or 4 punts, excuse me, for the Wolves. 4 drives, 4 punts for Walker. And as for the Tigers, touchdowns on 2 straight drives, first down and 10, ball in the 35 of Walker. I formation as Brock is going to be under center, 1 wide receiver on each side, Watts and Daigle back there. And it's going to be Brock to throw. Dropping back, throwing out to the right side, complete, and that's going to be caught by number 15, Pinsky, as that's going to be a completion of 5 yards. Tulinchik on the tackle, and they're going to mark it as a gain of 4, second down and 6. Brock, his first completion of the second half. Pinsky with his first catch. For a Wolves team that has not been able to get anything going here, staying ahead of the chains on that one. 3 minutes to go in the half. Second down and 6, ball on the 39-yard line of Walker. Brock going to throw again, and throwing it now to the right side again by Pinsky, breaking a tackle now, cutting back upfield, and a first down right about the 50-yard line. 11-yard completion by Brock to Pinsky, so a first down for the Wolves. Ball placed on the 50. So now we're seeing Brock get a little more involved, and Pinsky doing a good job at getting open quick, just some short routes, and with the athleticism that Pinsky has, it's a good game plan by Coach Aaron Pfeiffer. Is that the defensive line with how well they played, just get the ball out quick, let your athletes be athletes. I formation again. And it's going to be Brock to throw again. And this time, pocket breaking away. But this time, it's going to be Brock running, finding a hole, cutting back out towards the sideline on the left side. And now he's going to be tackled out of bounds. As he is going to be tackled by Ryan Struess on that one. As we are going to get a whistle. And now there's an injury, and that is their starting quarterback. Not good for the Wolves, as that is going to be Parker Brock. He was tackled hard on the sideline after the run of 3 yards, and we are going to take an injury timeout. 14-0 Tigers lead with 2:19 to go in the half. We'll be back in just a moment on your live event and Skeeter 101.5.
Napa in the Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Street Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the stone hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and protein.
And welcome back as we took the injury timeout. Parker Brock was able to get up and walk off the field under his own power. And now we would expect to see Eli Pfeiffer coming in at quarterback, but we will wait and see as the Wolves just took a timeout. But we're going to stay right here with you. So far for the Tigers, it is 14-0. They lead, 2:19 to go in the half. It was 0-0 after one quarter of play. It was a struggle for the PRB offense. It was a turnover on downs and a fumble by Irvin Tulinchek. But Tulinchek has taken control here of the second quarter. 2 plays for 37 yards and the touchdown, the 20-yard rushing touchdown by Tulinchek, and then a 10-play drive which resulted in a 11-yard touchdown pass by Tulinchek to Ryan Struess. Stop me if you've heard that connection before. As it is now going to be Eli Pfeiffer, as expected, at quarterback. I formation, 2nd down and 7. And it's going to be Pfeiffer looking to throw. Or, excuse me, it is a handoff. Fake me out on that one as Watts on the carry. But nothing going on there as there is no gain on the play by Watts. And now we see what changes are made as Eli Pfeiffer. He was replaced by Brock. As we wait to see what happens there. As coming onto the field, Eli Pfeiffer getting the call. As Watts, no yardage on that carry there. He has been struggling so far in this one. They've done a good job at limiting him, and it's 3rd down and 7. We expect Eli Pfeiffer to throw for the first time. And it's going to be an option play, but Pfeiffer's going to keep it himself, running up the middle, getting close to a first down, as going to be a good gain on that one. Looks to be about a couple yards short. So a run of 5 yards, or they're going to mark it back. It's going to be short by 3 yards, so a 4-yard run by Pfeiffer.
4-yard gain on the play.
So it's going to be another timeout by the Wolves, as that is their last of the first half. We're going to take one with them. 1:18 to go in the half. 14-0 Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
My name is Stu. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue, and Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful.
1:18 to go in the first half. 14-0 Tigers lead in this one. Wolves with no timeouts left after taking their last. The Tigers still with all 3 in this one. 1:18 to go in the first half as the Wolves try and get something going here. 4th down and 3. This is the first 4th down attempt of the night as Eli Pfeiffer still in there at quarterback. As we saw Parker Brock take a big hit towards the sideline. 4 wide receivers in this formation, and a QB keeper by Pfeiffer, and he's going to get the first down pretty easily as he just took it up the middle there. Run of 5 on the carry by Pfeiffer. So 1st down and 10, ball on the 38-yard line now at PRB as they look to go quick here. 1:11 to go here in the first half. Pfeiffer looking to throw again. Stepping up, pump fakes. Now rolling out to his left, looking for someone, throwing it deep. He's got a man out there. It is going to be caught beautifully by Logan Watts. That's going to stop the clock as they look to get up to the line of scrimmage. What a great catch by Watts in the outstretched arms. Now the clock is going to stop. That's Pfeiffer with his first completion.
Result of that play is a Wolf first down.
25-yard completion by Pfeiffer. Under a minute to go here as they look to go quick here in the shotgun. And it is going to be Watts in motion, now some confusion here by the Wolves. A couple players in motions here. No timeouts, 40 seconds to go. And it's going to be Pfeiffer rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Now looking to cut upfield, running, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds close to the first down marker. It looked like there may have been a man open downfield, but Pfeiffer able to take it himself. But it looks like it may be good enough for a first down, but either way, that's going to stop the clock as he is out of bounds. Looks to be short by a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 1. Or should be 2nd down, I believe. I was gonna say I sometimes just gotta trust my gut sometimes. So 2nd down. Or now are they calling it a first down? And it looks like there was a penalty. And it looks like it was a false start. So negate that run on that one is... Surprised they didn't blow the whistle right away. So it must have been an illegal formation most likely. So negate the good chunk of yardage there by Pfeiffer. But so first down and 15, ball in the 17. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Eli Pfeiffer in the shotgun. Faking the run, and he's just going to be brought down there. Not sure what he was doing there. Corbin Knapp with another sack. Hit 2 in this one so far. And now under 20 to go, as now it's going to be second down and 19. And now Pfeiffer looking to throw again. Sheaving it deep. He's got Sawyer out there and deflected at the last minute. As Jalen Sayers, the intended receiver on that one, as that was Ryan DeLafferty. Looks like 15 down there to make the play. The last second deflection had him open for a second, so it's going to fall incomplete. Six seconds to go. Third down and 19. After the saving play by DeLafferty, saving a touchdown for the Tigers. So here we go. Most likely the last play of the half here. Expect to heave to the end zone as Pfeiffer now rolling out, avoiding the sack, and he's just going to throw it away. As it was again on the pressure there, guys, with Corbin Knapp and Connor King. And it looks like that is going to end the first half of play. And now I thought there may have been a couple of seconds maybe, and it seems that Aaron Pfeiffer thinks the same thing as the Tigers are running to the sideline. And like I said, I was kind of looking at the clock, keeping an eye on it. I thought there may have been at least a second on there. We'll see what they are discussing here. And now it's going to be a flag on Aaron Pfeiffer. Arguing with the referee as he was upset as he thought there may have been a second left, but that is going to end the first half of play.
Penalty marker on the field.
As we'll see what the flag is for, I suppose. But yeah, I'm guessing it's on Pfeiffer and Aaron Pfeiffer for arguing with the referee. So expect that to be ensued on the second half kickoff as the Tigers lead 14-0, now the Tigers are coming back towards their own sideline. So some confusion here in the the end of the first half, potentially the end of the first half. And the final confirmation, that is halftime, and the Tigers, after a slow start, really got it rolling. They lead 14-0 here in the first half of the Section 6A quarterfinals. We'll be back with the halftime report and player stats in just a moment. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5, YourLiveEvent.com, and RJBroadcasting.com.
Communities prosper and grow.
Variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. Making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era.
Halftime here in Pine River, the Section 6A quarterfinals. The first half is over with, and the Tigers lead 14-0 over the Wolves. A rematch from 8 weeks ago between these two rivals, and the second quarter dominated by PRB. And for the first quarter, it was a slow start for both teams. Pine River-Backus, with their only 2 drives, was a turnover on downs and a fumble by Irvin Tulinchik. And so far it has been all punts for Walker, minus that last drive that they just had the confusion right before the half. So we got the updated situation. So it was a sack. They marked him down on the sack, so that is what made the clock run down, and that is what Aaron Pfeiffer was arguing about. But he got penalized for that, so we expect that to be ensued on the opening or kickoff of the second half. But a dominant performance by the Pine River-Backus defensive line. 3 sacks in this one so far. Corbin Knapp with 2 of them. As we talked about, the defensive line, the war in the trenches, it's been a dominant factor for the PRB Tigers, as they've been able to compete with anybody because of that. Their offensive line got a much better push in that second quarter, as in the second quarter it was all Tigers after a very poor punt by Daigle. It only took 2 plays on 37 yards as Tulinchik ran it in for a 20-yard touchdown run. And then on their next drive, 10 plays. This time, a nice methodical drive as Tulinchik connecting on a couple of big passes, including an 11-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Struess. Both PATs by number 20, Chance Abraham, were good. So that is how we stand at 14-0. Both touchdowns coming in the second quarter. And for the Tigers, as mentioned, the difference has been the defense. And even late here before the first half, Ryan DeLafferty broke up a pass in the end zone that would have been a guaranteed touchdown for the Wolves, but broke that up in the last minute, as Sayers was wide open for the touchdown. But great play in the secondary, great play by the defensive line for the Tigers, as they've been dominating the Wolves defensively. We're only able to put up 6 points against them in their Tigers' Week 1 win. But the Wolves' defense has been coming to play as well. Not giving up too many of the big plays, or at least in that first quarter. But in the second quarter, I mean, the Tigers are really able to push the ball upfield. Good downfield blocking by everybody. Linemen doing a good job of getting to the second level, including guys like Corbin Epp and Cole Burrell, who has had a fantastic game on the offensive line so far, as the Tigers lead 14-0 at the end of the first half. And when we come back, we will just run through the stat lines, as well as give you guys score updates from our local stations and scores in the area. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Whether it's for work or school, reliable tech.
I'm going to innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Halftime here in Pine River, the Section 6A quarterfinals between the WHA Wolves and the PRB Tigers, as the Tigers lead 14-0 at the half. Noah Caruso joining you here on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5 and RJBroadcasting.com. However, you may be listening to this game. We thank you for tuning in. We thank our sponsors for making this happen for us today. And then, of course, as always, we have our score updates from around our stations here on R&J. Over in Aiken on KKIN AM 930 FM 103.1 and YourLiveEvent.com. Aiken leading Rock Ridge 14-0 in that Section 7 AAA game. And then as well going on in Section 7 AA, Greenway taking on Pequot Lakes on Talk 100.1 KLKS. And Pequot Lakes flexing their muscle. A good year for them, and they are up 40-8 at the half. At the half, I should mention, against Greenway. In Section 6 AA, the Pillager Huskies traveling to Barrett to take on West Central Ashby on Cash 95.9. The Knights lead 16-0 over the Huskies at the half. And that is all the games that we have going on tonight on the airwaves. Some other games going on as well. Staples Motley taking on Wadena Deer Creek. Mille Lacs taking on the 1 seed, the fourth-ranked team in AA Deer River, as well as Hill City Northland taking on Cook County. Some good games in the area here as the stat leaders for both squads. And like I said, it was a second quarter dominated by the Tigers. The leading rusher for the PRB Tigers is Ethan Lodge, 50 yards on 5 carries. It is Irvin Tulinchik on 5 carries, has 57 yards. Ethan Lodge amongst running backs is the leader with 50 yards on 5 carries. But Irvin Tulinchik with a 20-yard touchdown run in the second quarter. Passing-wise, he is 3 of 7 for 39 yards, including the 11-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Struess, who leads the way. He has all 3 catches for Irvin Tulinchik. 39 receiving yards for Struess on 3 catches, including the 11-yard touchdown to put the Tigers up 14-0 at the half. A slow night so far for Logan Watts. Unofficially, only 27 yards on 12 carries. Has not been a very efficient game offensively for the Wolves. And then, of course, late in the second quarter here, Parker Brock went down with an injury, tackled on the sideline, but before he got hurt, he had the 1 carry for 4 yards, but got hurt on that. He was 3 of 5 for 21 yards passing, as Pinsky has 2 of those catches for 17 yards. Daigle with 1 reception for 4 yards. As they have zeros on the board here, as we are under 2 minutes before the second half kickoff. In terms of the backup quarterback, it is Eli Pfeiffer. We'll be curious to see what the second half brings to him if he is the quarterback to start the second half. Completed a 25-yard pass to Watts, however. That's their biggest play of the night. But the Tigers bringing it to him. 3 sacks for him in this one, including Corbin Knapp, who has 2 of them so far in this one, as it has been a dominant performance by that defensive line of PRB. And we are going to take a quick break as we are about ready to wind up halftime here on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, kickoff of the second half as the Tigers lead 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com, RJBroadcasting.com, and Skeeter 101.5.
When you have a project calling,
do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get...
As the second half is about to get underway, we are right back here with you. 14-0 Tigers lead as we get ready to start the second half here. The Tigers are going to get the ball to start the second half. They already lead 14-0 off a Irvin Tulinchik rushing and passing touchdown to Ryan Struess. Noah Caruso join you here on YourLiveEvent.com, Skeeter 101.5, and RJBroadcasting.com. As after it was a 0-0 start after one, sloppy start by the Tigers offense, had a turnover on downs and a fumble by Irvin Tulinchik, but then the second quarter was all domination. But one thing that has been dominant all game for the Tigers has been the defense. Big plays in the secondary, but the defensive line, led by guys like Corbin Knapp and Connor King, have been leading the charge for this PRB defensive line. Trey Tuckenhagen getting involved as well with a few tackles in this one. As we about ready to get going here. We are about ready to go here in the second half. Walker kicking off, going left to right on your radio dial, wearing the whites, the blue pants, and the silver helmet. PRB wearing the all blacks, the black helmet, and the orange numbers. As back there to receive is going to be Rug Roden and Lodge, the dynamic Ethan duo. They are back there to receive as we get ready to get this second half going. We thank you for joining us here in this one. And just a reminder that our broadcast is brought to you by Trustworthy Components and Plumbing, etc. of Pine River-Backus. As the whistle here as the Section 6A quarterfinals second half is underway, and a line drive kick dropped by the front linesman, but going to be recovered there. As that was, I think, kind of their attempt at an onside kick, but now it's going to be good field possession to start off, as the Tigers will get the ball to start off on their own 46 with 11:58 as the second half just kicking off here, and for the Tigers scoring on their last 2 offensive possessions in that second quarter. Back-to-back touchdowns for the Tigers offense. It has been all Irvin Tulinchik offensively for the Tigers as we look to get going here. So the first offensive play from scrimmage for the Tigers here in the second half. Tulinchik under center, and it's going to be a pitch out left. This is going to be Rule on the carry as he is going to be wrapped up there. Brady Rule, not a lot going on for him in that one. He is going to be tackled by Gavin Oschlager. Gavin Oschlager out of the 1 touchdown for the Wolves. The last time these two teams played, making the tackle on that one was a gain of 2, though, for Rule. That puts him at 10 yards on 4 carries. So ball now on the 48-yard line. Tulinchik is going to be under center. Ryan Struess, the lone wide receiver, out there on an island on the right side. Could maybe see a one-on-one situation here, as it's going to be a counter play to Ethan Lodge, and this is going to be a fumble. Ethan Lodge fumbling it, and it's going to be recovered by the Wolves. And a disastrous start for the Tigers to start the second half. That was a good, well-run counter play as Ethan Lodge had a wide-open hole there. Couldn't quite see who recovered the fumble, but it seemed that one of the linebackers there, it seems Amani Nason, was there to break it up and there to get the fumble recovery. As now the Wolves will get going here. 14-0, Tigers, 11:05 to go. Ball on the 46 of Walker. As it is going to be Parker Brock back in there for the Wolves. And it's going to be Brock to throw. A slant route. It's going to be caught this time by number 15, Pinsky. And Pinsky with his 3rd catch in this one. Good slant route by him in this one, as they've been able to connect on some of those quick routes on the outside there. So that's going to be a completion of 8 yards to Pinsky. Brock with his first completion, but he went down with an injury late in that second quarter, but he seems to be okay and ready to go here. 2nd down and 2, ball on the 46. I formation, 2 wide receivers in this formation. Brock under center. Now a handoff to Daigle up the middle, and he's going to power his way through. Looks to be good enough for a first down. And it is going to be good enough for a first down. Run of 3 yards by Daigle on that one. Only a 2nd carry in this one. Connor King on the tackle. And now the Wolves in business here after the Ethan Lodge fumble. After he ran it for 7 yards. Uncharacteristic mistakes by the Tigers. A couple of fumbles for him in this one. They have the lone 2 turnovers in this one. Daigle and Watts back there in the I formation. Brock under center. 1st down and 10. Ball in the 42. It's going to be Brock looking to throw another quick route this time. Again by Pinsky. Pushing his way towards the 30. As he is going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark it. And it is going to be safe to be a completion on that one. Gain of 13 on the completion. So it's going to be a first down for the Wolves. And now starting to see Brock and Pinsky starting to really connect in this one. 2 catches for Pinsky. 1st down and 10, ball on the 31. And it's going to be a handoff there, this time to Watts, trying to get him going in the second half. His first carry up the middle. Looks to be a gain of 2 on the run by Watts. Abraham on the tackle. 29 rushing yards on 13 carries for Watts. 42 passing yards, however, for Brock. He has completed his last 4 attempts. All of them to Pinsky. And now it's going to be I formation for the Wolves as Brock is under center. Daigle as Eli Pfeiffer is in motion. Daigle and Watts back there. And it is going to be a pass, and this time a little lob there to Pfeiffer, and over the shoulder, and that one is going to be Pfeiffer, and it looks to be incomplete, as saw the ref wave his hands up, so I thought maybe he had caught that, but it is incomplete as he lobbed that one up to Pfeiffer. Incomplete. So after 4 straight completions by Brock, that one's going to fall, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
3rd down and 8 for the Wolves.
Third and 8 now, ball on the 29-yard line. 8:56 to go in quarter number 3. I formation again as Brock is under center. 2 wide receivers in this formation, 2 safeties playing back there, expecting the pass. This is going to be a pitch out to the left side to Watts, who drops it, and this is going to be stuffed immediately. Watts having a rough game so far in this one, losing a bunch of yardage on that one as that toss was just dropped by Watts, but avoiding disaster as it is now going to be 4th down and 12. Ball now on the 32, and if you're Walker, you can't take it, you can't waste this opportunity. You would expect them to go for it. So we will see what they decide to do here. We'll see if Brock and Pinsky connect again. It's going to be shotgun formation here. Brock looking to throw. Going to sling it out deep, and there's going to be Eli. Pfeiffer's going to break away, and he's going to get a 1st down. Brock and Pfeiffer connecting on that one as he breaks off a tackle, almost getting free for the touchdown. 20-yard completion by Brock, who's really starting to feel it here in this one. 62 passing yards for Brock in this one. It's Pfeiffer making his first catch in this one, and that's a big one. And now the Wolves are really starting to hum here. 7:44 to go. Ball on the 11. The first trip to the red zone as Brock is going to hand it off to Watts. Trying to plug up the middle here, and some positive yardage on that one by Watts. Haven't had a lot of it, but not much there as it looks to be a gain of 2 by Watts. So 2nd down and 8. Ball is on the 9-yard line.
From the 9-yard line for the Wolves.
Watts 31 yards on 14 carries. With 7:16 to go in quarter number 3. So here we go. Big opportunity for the Wolves. I formation, 2 wide receivers in the formation, including Sayer out there on the right. And it's going to be a handoff to Watts again. Just trying to plug up the middle, trying to get something, making 3rd down a little bit easier. Gain of 3 on the carry, so 3rd down and 5.
Result of that play will be 3rd down, 5 yards to go for the Wolves.
And if you're Coach Aaron Pfeiffer, you just have to trust that the secondary for PRB really starting to get lost in the shuffle here, as we've seen some good route running by the Wolves getting open quick, and including Aaron Pfeiffer on that one. It was just a slant up the middle, and he's able to break away from some tackles. So we'll see what they have designed here on 3rd down. 3rd and 5, ball on the 6. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 3. Wolves looking to get on the board here. This is going to be a pitch out to Watts, trying to get some speed out to the right side. Bulldozing forward, and he walks in for the touchdown. 5-yard run for the Wolves, and don't go anywhere, folks. We got ourselves a ball game.
Touchdown.
As Watts bursting out to the right side, using that speed to cut a field, and just saw an open hole, and the Wolves are right back in it. And that is going to really boost the confidence of Watts in this one, as it's going to be a PAT attempt, as that one is up, and that one is good.
Normal kick is ruled good.
As that is up and good, and now we have a touchdown game, 14-7. Tigers still on top here with 6:12 to go in quarter number 3. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Come get your
RB-BoosterClub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt,
And welcome back to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. After Ethan Lodge fumbled the football, the Wolves capitalized with a 12-play drive, ending with a 5-yard touchdown run by Logan Watts, who has struggled in this one. 41 yards on 16 carries, but we'll see if that touchdown really boosts the confidence as we are seeing Parker Brock, the sophomore, stepping up, completing some big passes, including a 3rd and 11 conversion to Eli Pfeiffer. As this kick is going to be a line drive, bouncing off one of the players again, and there going to be a scramble there, but it looks like that PRB was able to fall on it, and they did. As mentioned, Ethan Lodge had a 7-yard run, but fumbled the carry on that one. So 2 turnovers for the Tigers, and that's what's keeping the Wolves in this one so far, but now they're starting to get the connection going on the passing game as Parker Brock, we didn't know if he was going to be back in this game, took a big injury in that second quarter, and he went out there and made some big-time plays. So 6:10 to go here in quarter number 3, 14-7, Tigers lead. Ball is going to be placed on the 44-yard line. I formation for the Tigers. Irvin Tulinchik's going to be under center. Struess now going out there with Ethan Rugroden in the formation. 2 wide receivers out to the left. And this is going to be a handoff to Abraham, and nothing going on there. Or excuse me, that was Rule on the carry. Tackle by Amani Nason and Gavin Oschlager there to wrap them up. No gain for Rule in this one.
No gain on the play brings up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for PRB. So now we'll see kind of how the Wolves defense feeds off that energy. They can sense it. They are right back in this football game now as the Tigers line up. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Irvin Tulinchik is going to be under center. I formation. Tulinchik's going to throw. Quick screen pass to Struess, who's going to cut up field on the left side and get some good yardage on that one. As that's going to be, looks to be a completion of 5 yards to Struess. So 3rd down and manageable. 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. As that's going to be placed on the 48-yard line of the Tigers.
4-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd and 6 for the Tigers.
And it looks like they're marking it a gain of 4. 43 receiving yards for Struess, and that is the amount of passing yards that Tulinchik has, as they will have that connection going as Tulinchik is going to be in the shotgun formation. And, trying to get a player to jump in. They may have gotten the Wolves to jump. We'll see. As one of the Wolves players jumped outside, but there might have been a little bit of a flinch, and they are going to mark it on the Wolves. Offsides against the Wolves, and that's been the balancing act for the Tigers. 2 turnovers is the Wolves committing some big penalties. But still going to be 3rd and 1. Tigers still have yet to commit a penalty. For the Wolves, that's only their 3rd penalty in this one, but they have been in very inopportune times. 3 penalties for 25 yards. Tigers with none, but they have 2 turnovers in this one, where the Wolves have none. Ball on the 47, 3rd down and 1. Tulinchik's going to be under center. Looks to be Rule back there. Expect a QB keeper, and we are going to see it. Who's going to get a big burst up the middle and easily going to get a 1st down on that one. There on the tackle. Looks like it was Alex Daigle. Or it looks like Oschlager was there on the tackle. Run of 5 yards for Tulinchik, so ball's going to be placed at the 43-yard line. 62 rushing yards, his first carry here in the 3rd quarter. As the Wolves trying to stop, the Tigers trying to stop any momentum that the Wolves have. 4:30 to go in quarter number 3, 14-7 Tigers lead. Tulinchik's going to be in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on each side. As Tulinchik, a Zion QB keeper to the left side, getting a good burst of speed, breaking off of tackles, and he's going to get tackled just short of the 30 at the
He's brought down by Gavin Oschlager.
40 or at the 30
Fisher Smith on the tackle.
2-yard line. They're going to mark it.
So
a Tiger 1st down on that one. Gain of 12 by Tulinchik. 74 rushing yards for Tulinchik in this one. He has been big time here in this one after turning the ball over early in the first quarter. 3:50 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line of Walker. Tulinchik's going to be in the shotgun, single set. Tulinchik's looking to throw. Good protection. Lobbing it up deep. Wide open down the field is number 25, Brady Rule, and that's a touchdown. Busted coverage on the left side, and Rule hauls in a 32-yard completion for the touchdown. Brady Rule hasn't been doing much in the running the ball, but he makes a big-time completion there. His first catch is a touchdown. As now the PAT awaits here to put the Tigers up 14, excuse me. Good snap, good kick, and it is up and good. Another big play by Tulinchik, this time to Rule for the 32-yard touchdown. They lead 21-7. We will be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
And still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now.
21-7 after the 32-yard touchdown pass by Tulinchik to number 25, Brady Rule. His first catch, and the Tigers kicking off from right to left, and that's going to be a squibber, and now it's a free ball, and the Tigers saying they recovered it. We await the call. Just a squib kick, but we'll see what the call is, and the Tigers have it. And any momentum that the Wolves tried to build, slamming the door shut here. They already lead 21-7, and now with 3:31 to go in quarter number 3, they are back in business offensively. As that ball is going to be placed at the 37-yard line of Walker. As Brady Rule coming back out onto the field, we're seeing him get involved heavily in this one as Tulinchik's going to get the play call. And that's a big-time drive by the Tigers, I should mention, too, is, you know, it's a turnover by one of your top running backs. The Wolves go right down the field, kind of pick you apart, and they responded in a big way. And now they have a real opportunity here to make this tough for the Wolves. First down and 10, ball on the 37. Struess is in motion, now moving back to the left. And it's going to be a fake, and it's going to be a rollout by Tulinchik, and he's going to pump fake now to the left side. He's going to take it and run, running over a Wolf, and he's going to get past the 30 to the 29, it appears. And we'll see where they spot the ball here. It looks to be short, as it's going to be an 8-yard run by Tulinchik.
8-yard gain on the play brings up
second down and 2 now. That's going to be placed at the 29 officially after the run of 8. And now we're seeing Tulinchik. 6 of his last 7 throws have been complete after starting 0 for 3. As he's got 82 rushing yards in this one. And he's in the single back. He's going to hand off to Brady Rule. Good hole up the middle, and he is gone. Untouched. Touchdown, Tigers. 29 yards. Wide open gap. Up the middle, cutting up to the left, and it is a wide open touchdown. Brady Rule with back-to-back touchdowns. And the Tigers really taking control in this one. As the sideline for PRB really feeling it now. Here is a PAT attempt coming up again. Chance Abraham looking to kick again. He's 3 for 3 on PAT so far in this one. Low snap, but does not matter. Make it 4 for 4. And in the blink of an eye, the Tigers are back up by up 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Brady Rule, this has been his quarter in this one. We'll be back in just a moment. Tigers lead 28-7 on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Save on your groceries.
The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to...
And welcome back on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. The Tigers, in the blink of an eye, it was a 1-touchdown game, and then back-to-back drives after a fumble on the kickoff by Walker. And Brady Rule finishing off with a 27-yard touchdown run. It is 28-7 Tigers lead in this one. And the kick here, another hard line drive, as that's going to be squibbed, and that's going to be fumbled again, as that is going to be Sayers. And he is just going to be wrapped up there deep in their own territory. Special teams disaster for the Wolves. And now you can really kind of start to feel the deflated... you just really feel that these players are getting deflated now on there on the Walker sideline. 3:08 to go here in quarter number 3. The Tigers really taking control in this one. After a fumble by Ethan Lodge on their first drive, it was a 32-yard touchdown pass by Tulinchik to Brady Rule, and then he finished off with a 27-yard touchdown just moments ago. And here comes Brock, single set here, and a fumble on the snap, and he's going to fall on it, and it's getting from bad to worse for the Wolves here, as we are under 3 to go here in quarter number 3.
1 yard loss on the play, brings up 2nd and 11 for the Wolves.
And as the Wolves this quarter got off to a really good start, recovered the fumble, went right down the field with the touchdown, as Watts was able to run it in, but the Tigers capitalize on every opportunity they can here. So I formation here, Brock under center, Watts back there with him. And it is going to be a handoff to Watts up the middle this time, and not a lot going on there. It's just trying to get some of that yardage back as he looks to be spotted 2 yards past the original line of scrimmage. So a 3-yard run by Watts on that one.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd and 8 for the Wolves.
44 rushing yards now for Watts. He does have the touchdown run, but it's been a tough game for him in this one as they have been trying to get him involved, and PRB has been prepared for that. Under 2 to go here, 28-7 Tigers lead. 3rd down and 8, ball on the 13. I formation here as under center is Brock. Looking to throw. Good pocket. Heaving it up deep as he's got a man. And oh my goodness, what a throw! Oh my goodness, what a throw and catch, Eli Pfeiffer. Wow. Now for our radio audience, I cannot even describe how perfectly that ball was placed in double coverage on the right side here. And what a throw. So Eli Pfeiffer was able to haul that one in. 15-yard completion by Brock, who's been throwing the ball really well in this.
This has been a local sports presentation.
Apologies for that, but as he's been throwing the ball really well in this one. I formation again. Brock's going to be under center. Watts back there with him. And he's going to look to throw again. It's going to be a draw as Watts has a good amount of hole past the 35 down to the 36. That's going to be a run of, looks to be about 6. And actually, they're going to move him up a couple more yards, a run of 8 for Watts, and that is one of his bigger runs here today so far in this one. As Brock connecting with Pfeiffer on that last play there. 77 passing yards on 10 attempts for Brock. He is 7 of 10 in this one. I formation here. Brock looking to throw again. Good protection. Throwing it deep again. Oh, and he's under through his man. And oh, that one's just dropped. As trying to come back and get it was Tyson Hageson on that one. As he had him open, just underthrew him. It's going to be an incompletion, so 3rd down and 2. You got to love what Aaron Pfeiffer's doing, just trying to get back in this game in some way, make a big play. And now with 54 seconds to go in quarter number 3, they're going to have to get a few of these big plays. 3rd down and 2. High formation. Brock under center. Daigle and Watts again back there with him. It's going to be a handoff to Watts, who's just going to power his way up the middle. We'll see. It looks like he's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it. And it is going to be good for a 1st down. 2-yard run on that one, so 1st down and 10. And now the Wolves, I mean, it's been a much better offensive approach for them in this second half. But just a fumble on the kickoff is really what might do them dirty in this one. 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Brock is in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on each side. Brock is going to throw it out quick down the middle. Eli Pfeiffer had him open and just overthrew him. As Pfeiffer had his man beat, and would have been a tough placement on that one, right between the 2 safeties there, but incomplete by Brock. Only his 4th complete incompletion in this one. With 19 seconds to go in quarter number 3. 2nd down and 10, ball on the 38.
2nd down and 10 for the Wolves.
And now again, we're expecting to see Brock sling the ball a little bit more here, especially late in the game here. As Brock is going to be in the shotgun. Pfeiffer split wide out right as Brock's going to throw. Pressure, but he's going to throw it out quick. That is going to be caught by Pfeiffer. Now he's going to burst up the middle. He's going to carry a Tiger with him for a 1st down. 11-yard completion, and that was the Logan Watts, Watts with his 2nd catch in this one. 1st down off the completion of 11 yards. 88 yards now for Brock. And it looks like that they're just going to let this run down to end the 3rd quarter. Mistakes by the Wolves on special teams really cost them in this one, but it's been the Brady rule. 3rd quarter, a 32-yard catch from Irvin Tulinchik for the touchdown. And then on the next drive, running it for 27 yards and the touchdown as they lead 28-7. 4th quarter coming up here in Pine River. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. The Section 6A quarterfinals.
Communities prosper
that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up.
Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen, as the 4th quarter is underway here. That's a high heave by Brock, and coming back to catch it is Eli Pfeiffer, and he might be gone. Getting a burst of speed on the right side. Touchdown, Walker. 50-yard touchdown. As Brock just heaved that one up, and coming back to get it was Pfeiffer. And now, and then once he caught it, made the adjustment, just got that burst of speed. And the Wolves getting back in this one here. And the third quarter getting started with a bang here. That's Pfeiffer, the 50-yard touchdown here. And now the PAT coming out here. It's, as it stands, 28-13. Awaiting the PAT attempt here. Good snap. Oh, a player got there and it was applying pressure, and that's going to be no good for the PAT attempt. But one play into the third quarter, we've got fireworks. Brock connecting with Pfeiffer for 50 yards on the touchdown pass with 11:49 to go. We'll be back in just a moment. It is 28-13. Tigers lead on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. The University of Minnesota Christian.
I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues.
28-13, Tigers still lead, but a big play by the Wolves. One play into quarter number 3. Brock with the completion to Eli Pfeiffer for the touchdown. The 50-yard completion as that was placed right on the 50. It was high, heaving ball, but Pfeiffer made the adjustment to get back to it and just got that burst of speed to break away. 11:49 to go, 28-13. Tigers lead in this one. As this becomes a very important drive for the Tigers, as we saw after the Wolves seemed to make a big play and get back in it, the Tigers responded well. As this kick is line drive, it is going to be Lodge who's going to be one to return it. He does have that breakaway speed, and there it might be right here to the left side, getting close to the 50, to the 47, and a good run by Ethan Lodge to get this drive started for the Tigers, as they need a big response here with 11:42 to go in the fourth quarter. The Tigers, Brady Rule had himself quite a third quarter. A touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown for him in this one. With 1:42 to go here in the ball game. 28-13 is the Wolves trying to claw back into this, but a PRB touchdown here might be able just to slam the door shut, and they like their odds here in this one with the offensive line, their ability to run it, and here is the handoff up the middle, and a pack of Wolves there to make the tackle, and it's Brady Rule again. As Brady Rule really starting to get confident now as it comes along here, not exactly having the best day running the football, because that's going to be no gain. But he does have the 27-yard touchdown in the third quarter. Also caught a touchdown as well. 11:10 to go here in regulation. 28-13, Tigers lead. Tulinchik is in the shotgun. Two wide receivers on each side. Design QB run to the left side. Tulinchik bursting up the middle and finding a hole as he's going to get a first down. 11-yard run by Tulinchik. And it's going to be good for a PRB first down. 9 carries, 93 yards by Tulinchik. He is having a great game on the ground, and Coach Tom DeMar has talked about in the pregame show that he has been, they're going to get Tulinchik involved in any way they can, even if it's running the football, and he's had some big completions in this one as well. 2 passing touchdowns for Tulinchik and a rushing touchdown in this one. 10:35 to go here. I formation, Tulinchik under center. Tulinchik, it's going to be a handoff to Brady Rule, trying to bounce out to the right side, cutting back up the middle to the 40, and we got a flag. As of now, it's a gain of 3 for Rule, and we'll see what the penalty's for. Nelson on the tackle here, but see what the laundry's for. PRB have not committed a penalty in this game so far, and it's going to be a face mask on the Wolves. They have committed every penalty in this game so far. For the most part, it's been a pretty clean game for both squads. 4 penalties for the Wolves in this one. Well, I guess I should say 5, actually. I almost forgot about Aaron Pfeiffer's right before the half. But during the actual play, 4 penalties. 10:19 to go in quarter number 4. 28-13, Tigers lead. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Tigers looking to essentially put this game out of reach. Tulinchik is under center, and he is looking to throw. Good protection. Now it's going to be a screenplay designed by Brady Rule. He's going to run up to the left side, getting a blocker, now cutting back up to the middle and tackle at the left hash. Or excuse me, that is Chance Abraham on the completion there. As that is going to be on the screenplay. 14-yard completion by Tulinchik to Abraham on this one. Abraham with his first catch in this one. As now it is going to be first down and 10 in the red zone on the 11-yard line. 9:40 to go in the ball game. Tulinchik, it is the I formation here. As it's going to be a handoff. This one to Rule. A hole up in the left side and tackled just short of the goal line by a couple of yards. Gavin Olschlager with the tackle again. As that's going to be short by 4 yards of the first down, as that ball is going to be at the 5-yard line. Rule looking for his 3rd touchdown in this one. 42 rushing yards for Rule in this one. 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. 28-13, 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 5-yard line of Walker. Tigers trying to put this game away. Handoff up the middle, and up the middle, hard hit. Nothing going on there as the aggression of the Wolves hasn't gone away, as they're just trying to do their best to keep their team in it. No gain by Rule on that one. 3rd down and 3. Looks like they give it maybe half a yard on that one. 28-13. Ball on the 4-yard line now of Walker. Tigers trying to essentially put this game away here. 8:10 to go in the ball game. Tulinchik is in the shotgun. Single set. Tulinchik, and he's going to throw it towards the end zone. That was going to be incomplete, and a penalty flag. That's going to be pass interference on Alex Daigle. Ryan Struess was the intended receiver, and there was a push-up pushing him back, as Daigle is going to get called for the pass interference. And that's going to set up half the distance to the goal. So there's a big-time penalty, and now it's going to be placed at the half-yard line here. As, yeah, that is going to be 1st down and goal now. Or, excuse me, 3rd down. Yeah, I haven't adjusted yet, but it should be 1st and goal. It is going to be 1st and goal. So 1st and goal. Tulinchik is going to run it up the middle. Tulinchik is in. Touchdown. Easy touchdown for Tulinchik. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. And with 7:58 to go, 34-13, the Tigers lead. It really feels like their ball game now. So Abraham is going to kick it off here.
Chance Abraham on for the extra point.
Yes, Tulinchik's going to get credit for the 1-yard touchdown run here. And fumbled the snap here, and now a throw, and this might work out in it. Oh, just almost got it. Was Ryan Struess. Almost turned nothing into something after the bad snap on that one. But nonetheless, the Tigers are commanding 34-13 lead with 7:58 to go in the ball game. We'll be back in just a moment. Tigers lead in the Section 6A quarterfinals. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Great people.
Youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Dock Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
34-13 with 7:58 to go in quarter number 4. Irvin Tulinchik with a keeper, a 1-yard touchdown run by Tulinchik, his second rushing touchdown, 4 total for him in this one. As this kick is going to be a line drive, takes a bounce, it is going to be fielded, and oh my goodness, what a hard hit! Oh my gosh!
Returned by Joseph Gilo.
Gilo on the catch there, and he just got rocked. There on the tackle, looks like Tuchtenhagen with the tackle. Man. Now letting off the gas pedal are the Tigers. 34-13 with 7:56 to go in the ball game. Some score updates from R&J. After 3 quarters of play, Aiken leads Rock Ridge 14-0. Pequot Lakes leading 40-8 after 3 quarters of play against Greenway. And then we have one more after this play here, as it is going to be a shotgun for Brock. Brock looking to throw, heaving it deep, and in double coverage, and that one is going to be almost intercepted. Mike Tulinchik leads the team in interception. He is 3rd in the Northwest District. As third in interceptions in the district. And the last score update is, sorry, I dropped my pen there, is heard a loud thud, but the last score update I had for you, we got a good one over in Barrett. 22-14. West Central leads with 8:45 to go in the ball game. Second down and 10. Ball in the 37, 7:50 to go in the ball game. Brock, low snap, able to get it though. Going to throw it out quick, wide open is going to be Watts, past the 50, breaking a tackle, now pushing towards the 40, and a big-time completion on that one as Watts, 25-yard completion for him on this one. Logan Watts getting involved in the passing game. It's been a rough night for him running the football, but as Brock on 15 pass attempts here, really slinging the ball well. Ball on the 41, first down and 10, 7:28 to go in the ball game as Brock is in the shotgun again. We're expecting him to throw the rest of the way. Brock dropping back to pass, good protection, throwing it to Pfeiffer. Good catch on the slant route on stride, as that is going to be tackled at about the 30-yard line. A bunch of Tigers there to wrap him up, and that is going to be a completion. It's going to be a completion of 11 yards. Brock to Pfeiffer on that one. As with 7:12 to go, as the Wolves, they're really starting to move the ball well. Brock taking a hit in this one. He's been throwing the ball well. Ball in the center hash here. 34-13, 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Shotgun is Brock. Brock looking to throw again, rolling out, protection breaking down, trying to throw it out quick, and we got a flag, and close again, intercepting it was Tulinchik, as that's going to be incomplete, but we'll see what the flag is for. As, again, no penalties by the Tigers committed so far. It might be a roughing the passer, but they're going to signal it on the Wolves, so it's going to be holding against the Wolves. So back them up as the penalties, really killing this team in this one. It'll be 10 yards from the spot. So now all of a sudden, after some good positive yardage by the Wolves, shooting themselves in the foot on that one. So first and 25.
After the penalty, the Wolves have first and 25.
Ball on the 45-yard line of Pine River. Brock in the shotgun. Three wide receivers out right, and they're going to throw it now, screenplay to Watts, and there to read it up at the Tigers, but he's able to break a couple of tackles, but I don't know if he got anything on that completion. So it's going to be third down and very long for the Wolves. And it looks to be a loss of 1 by Watts on the completion. And now if you're Walker, you kind of just have to expect in this one that they are going to, I mean, this is obviously 4-down territory. You need some big-time plays here, so just expect them to try and make fourth down a little bit easier. We've been seeing Pfeiffer get open on that slant route a lot. We'll see if he's able to get open again here. Pfeiffer and Polinsky have been getting a lot more involved in the passing attack. And Powers is going to throw down the middle, as that's going to be off the hands of Pfeiffer, incomplete. They looked his way. That was incomplete up the middle of the field, so it's going to be fourth down and 26. Or third and 25, excuse me. So it's third down and 25 here with 5:57 to go. And again, I guess the same analogy from the last plays. You just got to try and make fourth down a little bit easier. Definitely fourth down territory here for the Wolves. Third down and 25 here. Brock is under center. And it's going to be a design screen. Pfeiffer. And now it's going to be potentially a throw. And breaking down as he just gets that one away. And that's going to be incomplete. It was a running back pass as they want intentional grounding. The ref has his flag out. And deciding here, they're going to converse at the 50. And there wasn't anyone in the vicinity, but was he just outside the tackle box? As that was broken down. They read that play like a book, as it looked to be a running back pass by Pfeiffer, or screen wide receiver pass. Haven't been fooled by any of the trick plays here, as front seven for PRB doing their job again, as they've done all season long, keeping them a lot of ball games. That kept them in the game against Wadena last week, and they are going to wave the flag, so it is going to be fourth down and 25, as it just looks like the Wolves are just going to punt it away here. Stulenchik is going to be back to return it here. Daigle's the one to punt it. As there, you don't have a lot of plays designed for fourth and 25. As it is going to be a good snap, good line drive kick. Not a lot of bounce on that one, as that's going to be spotted just before the 15, about the 17 maybe. And that is where PRB is going to set up deep in their own territory. As it is going to be placed, we'll see where they officially mark it, the 17. So with 5:39 to go in the ball game, Tigers look set to move on to the section semifinals, where they await the winner of Otter Tail Central versus Lake Park Audubon. Which last I heard from our guys up here in the booth, Otter Tail Central was winning. Got the confirmation. Yeah, Otter Tail Central is leading that game, and PRB set to host that one, as that's going to be a handoff up the middle, and short Daigle on the tackle on that one. That is going to be Chance Abraham with the carry. I haven't called his name a lot in the rushing attack, but Chance Abraham with a catch in this one. Gain of 6 on the run by Abraham. 34 rushing yards for Abraham in this one. And as mentioned, the Tigers will host their next playoff game, and they are the 2 seed, getting that big win against a quality Wadena team. They're going to, that was, as DeMar's talked about, that was a big win to move them up, and now they're going to have a home playoff game next week, as that's going to be a pitch out to the right side by Abraham. Good burst of speed down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out. It's going to be good for a first down. Chance Abraham, Logan Watts with the tackle. Gate run of 13 yards for Abraham on that one. 47 rushing yards for him in this one. as we still await some final scores here. I'm curious to see with that Pillager trying to pull out the upset against the reigning 2A runner-up in the West Central area, Ashby Knights. West Central getting the win over Pillager earlier in the season. As Pine River-Backus looking to make a run kind of like that. First down and 10, ball in the 35. Tulinchik just going to hand off to a big hole at the middle. Brady Rule, and trying to get to the next level, and breaking tackles. He's going to be tackled at the 20. Brady Rule bringing a burst of speed on that one.
Logan Watts on the tackle.
Logan Watts tackling him on that one.
First down.
So first down and 10 after the big run by Rule. $55-yard run by Rule on that one. Biggest run of the night for him. Excuse me, 45 yards on the run there. Single set back. Tulinchik's going to be under center. 3 wide receivers out left. And a handoff to Abraham on this one. We have a laundry on the field. Daigle, one of the Wolves there on the tackle, but we'll see what the flag is for.
Penalty marker on the field.
See what the flag is for here. Again, it's going to be a chop block on the Tigers. So first penalty on PRB in this one. They've been, the offensive line playing a very clean game in this one. First penalty on them, however, with 3:59 to go. Just under 4 minutes here in the ball game as the Tigers lead 34-13. We thank you for joining us here on Skeeter 101.5. This game brought to you by Trustworthy Components and Plumbing, etc. of Pine River. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. We have some award winners to give out at the end of this game. Of course, our big deal of the game, our Enbridge iRing, the energy player of the game, and our Pine River Family Market star of the game. So we get ready to go here. So ball is going to be placed now at the 35-yard line. After the Rule 45-yard run, they are backed up first and 25. So it is going to be a handoff to Brady Rule on the left side, and he's wrapped up right away. Gain of a couple on that one, second down. As they are just going to run the clock out here.
Three-yard gain on the play brings up second and 22 for the Tigers.
Gain of 3 on the run by Rule. That puts him at 90 rushing yards unofficially in this one. Rule with a rushing and a receiving touchdown in this one. With 3:23 to go in the ball game. Tigers lead 34-13. Ball is going to be at the 32-yard line of Walker. Second down and 22 for PRB. Play action. Tulinchik looking to throw. Throw complete to the right side, and that is going to be, a good big tackle by Daigle after the catch by Chance Abraham. Daigle really letting out some frustration on that one.
6-yard gain on the play.
6-yard completion by Tulinchik to Rule. Rule with his second catch in this ball game. 95 passing yards now for Tulinchik in this one. Seven for 11 is Tulinchik in this one with a couple passing touchdowns. And with 3:20 to go here in the ball game, he is under center. This is going to be a pitch out to Chance Abraham. Cuts back up the middle. He's got a good hole in that one. Good run by Chance Abraham as he's going to be tackled close about the 15-yard line. Fisher Smith on the tackle. And it is going to be placed right at the 15, so a gain of 5 on the play. So it's going to be 4th down and 5 now with under 2 minutes to go. Tom DeMars, see what he decides to do here, and they are going to try a field goal. Chance Abraham Chance Abraham, the lefty kicker, looking for the boot here.
Chance Abraham on to the Tigers to kick the field goal.
So doing my math here, this should be just over 30, 32. And a timeout by DeMars and the Tigers. We're going to take one with them. Tigers 128 away from moving on to the section semis. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
1:28 to go here in the ball game. Off the timeout by Pine River. DeMar's calling a timeout. Maybe we're going to see Chance Abraham try a 32-yard field goal. We'll see if they decide to do that here. He was 4 for 4 prior to the last attempt, but it was because of a bad snap. And they are going to try it here. Chance Abraham. Let it rip. On the center hash. Left-footed kicker, I should say. Good snap. Kick is up. It's high, and it is good. Chance Abraham. 32 yards. Abraham, a valuable commodity. Having a good kicker at this level is. So it is 37-13. With 1:23 to go, we're going to take a quick break, and we will wrap this puppy up here late in the fourth. 37-13, Tigers lead. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5.
At Lakewood Health System.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the stone hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot.
1:23 to go here in the Section 6A quarterfinals. The Tigers on top 37-13 with 1:23 to go in the ball game. And we'll see what the Wolves have going on. It's going to be their final drive of the season. That's going to be fielded by Watts on the kickoff, a squib, and tries to find some room on the right side, and he's going to be tackled just short of the 25. As it's going to be 1:18 left to go in the ball game. And it seems, last we checked, Otter Tail Central was winning over Lake Park Audubon. So it seems that later this week, we're going to have Pine River-Backus taking on Otter Tail Central here in PRB. A big-time matchup in the section semi, stripped to the Fargo Dome on the line. And after this play, we'll have some score updates from R&J Broadcasting. As it's going to be Brock under center here. And it's going to be a handoff to Daigle this time. And get some good yardage for Daigle on that one. It's going to be second down after looks like they're only going to mark it a gain of 2 on the carry. Some final score updates. Pequot Lakes moving on with a 56-14 win over Greenway. West Central area Ashby defeating Pillager 22-14. Aiken beating Rock Ridge 14-0. So a couple of our teams in our area doing well. Pillager's season will come to an end. Paul Clark's first season as head coach of the Huskies. All things considered with how tough their schedule has been, not a terrible year for the Huskies. And now with 30 seconds to go in our game here, as that's going to be a handoff to Watts up the middle. So good yardage on this one is he's going to be brought down by, looks like,
tackle made by George Stockman.
Stockman, who's getting some playing time now. And for the Tigers. They have aspirations, like some of these other teams we're talking about, to make a run in the section tournament. And they are just one step closer. Pine River-Backus is moving on to the section semis. They defeat their rivals, the Wolves, 37-13. And they will move on to play most likely Otter Tail Central later this week. Time and date to be announced. And it looks like confirmed that it is going to be this Saturday at 2 p.m. I am getting the word. So Saturday at 2 p.m., the Pine River-Backus Tigers will take on the Bulldogs of OTC in the section semifinals of 6A. And when we come back, we are going to have a quick recap of the ball game as well as final stat lines and, of course, our award winners as the Tigers move on with a 37-13 win over WHA. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Teams.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where everyone has the opportunity for education. Where classrooms are not only a place to learn, but to make an impact. I will help the next generation of game changers and difference makers. I am going to teach the world someday.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle, where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in
Post-game coverage here in Pine River. The Tigers moving on with a 37-13 win over their rivals, the Wolves, and we have Tom DeMars, the winning coach. Coach, congrats on the playoff win. Moving on to the section semis. Just talk about how it feels.
Well, it feels good to be moving on, and we knew it. You know, it wasn't going to be easy, but if we felt if we played a solid game, we'd come out on top, and they made it tough on us for a good part of the game, and got to give them some credit. They've definitely improved since the beginning of the year, and but we're happy to be playing this Saturday.
And, talking about, they made some plays, and even in that first quarter, it was a slow start for you guys to turn over on downs, a fumble. What was the message that you gave to guys like Irvin and guys like Brady, in the second quarter that really just woke them up and just got the juices flowing offensively?
Well, they kind of gave the message to themselves, too. I think they knew that we had some opportunities out there. We didn't take advantage of them, left them on the field or whatever you want to call it. And so, they kind of knew that we were capable of moving the ball when we hung on to it and making plays when we had the opportunity, and we did that for quite a bit anyway during the second half.
And talking about, we in the pregame we were talking about Watts being a factor for the Wolves, but the defense and the offensive line for both on both sides of the ball dominated today, especially on the defensive front. Just talk about how satisfying it is to play, war in the trenches, having those guys up there, an experienced group, and just seeing their performance today. Yeah,
we do have an experienced group. Good size, too, and, when it came to running the ball, we did a pretty good job stopping that. But, boy, we let them throw the ball quite a bit out there tonight, and that's concerning, I guess, too. So we've got plenty of things to work on to get ready for Saturday. And talking about Saturday, a tough OTC team. You guys are hosting them here. Should be a lot of fun. Just talk about what, I know you guys haven't watched film or anything yet, but just talk about what preparation is going to look like and what you may expect from OTC. Yeah, you're right. We need to watch some film. Really, we're not familiar with them. We haven't played them. If we have, it's been a long, long time, and not really familiar with what they're going to line up and what they're going to throw at us. So it should be an interesting game. Well, Coach, it should be a lot of fun. Congrats on the win. Congrats on moving on, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, thank you. Tom DeMars, head coach of the PRB Tigers. When we come back, we are going to have our award winners, a couple player interviews in just a moment. Post-game coverage on Skeeter 101.5.
My name is Jared.
By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC.
Post-game coverage here. The Tigers moving on, getting a 37-13 victory over the WHA Wolves, and we have our award winners here. Our Enbridge I Bring the Energy Player of the Game first with us. Ryan Struess had a big-time touchdown in the second quarter that really got the offense rolling. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Ryan really just got the juices flowing offensively, and they never looked back. Ryan, thank you for joining us. Congrats on the win. Just talk about how it feels.
Well, it feels really good to beat a division rival, and we played them to start the season. They changed things up, and just felt really good to beat them.
And you and Irvin have had the connection all season long. Just talk about what it's like having him as a quarterback, and just talk about how you guys have such a great connection.
Oh, we've played since third grade. We've been together, so it's just easy. It just comes natural. He points around, I just go there, and he just throws it up. We just have a lot of trust in each other, so.
And that trust, you can see that. And just talk about that touchdown, what you're able to see from a player's perspective, what they're lining up defensively, and even a couple of the big catches you made. Just talk about what you're seeing out there on the field that led to success for you today.
Well, I just try to run to open space and just go where they aren't, and I just trust Irvin to put it where I can catch it, and I just run to open space.
And now you guys are home on Saturday against a tough OTC team. Just kind of talk about, from a player perspective, what preparation is going to look like for you guys this week. And just talk about how excited you guys are to move on to the playoffs.
Oh, we're going to have to prepare. We didn't play our best game today, but we haven't played OTC at all. We don't know what to expect, so we're going to have to watch film, bear down, and just practice hard.
Absolutely. Well, Ryan, it was a lot of fun watching you guys. Congrats on the win. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Ryan Struess, our Enbridge I Bring the Energy Player of the Game. And then we, of course, have our other award winners here as well. We have our big deal of the game, Brady Rule. Brady Rule had himself quite the game, had a rushing touchdown in this one as well as a receiving touchdown in this one at 32 yards. I had him for 2 catches of 38 yards unofficially, and then 90 rushing yards on 11 carries. Brady, welcome to the post-game show. Congrats on the win. How's it feel?
Feels good. Usually a backup to Ethan Lodge, great running back, so it feels good to get in and finally show what I can do.
And you stepped up in a big-time way, especially when the team kind of really needed that extra boost, and you were able to kind of give them that boost. Just talk about what you were seeing there on the field and, whether it was just good open lanes. Just talk about, what led to such a successful game for you.
I got to give props to the O-line who laid great blocks on one of the dives, open lane. There's only one guy to beat, and there's already somebody there blocking him, so it was easy for me to get in there.
And then just talk about as well, catching that, wide open. I mean, just talk about, what you ran and just what you saw they were lining up defensively that got you so wide open on that receiving touchdown.
It was a wheel call of some sort. That's what I ran, and kind of guessed because I think there was one safety, and they bit pretty hard on the 72 slant inward, so there's no safety over top, and the corner didn't see it either.
And just talk about what it's like to get a home playoff win, especially for you stepping up in a big way today, seeing the field a little bit more. Just talk about what that does for you and your confidence as now, coach seems to has a lot of trust in you, getting more involved. Just talk about what a game like today is going to do for your confidence as you guys get ready for another big playoff game.
It boosted a lot, makes me feel pretty good about myself, being able to do that, and yeah, it feels good.
Absolutely. Well, Brady, it was a lot of fun watching you and the Tigers today. But, Brady, our big deal of the game, congrats and enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Brady Rule, our big deal of the game. And then I see Ryan walking away. Just don't go too far, everyone. Of course, I have shirts and everything to give out as well. And then we have our Pine River Family Market star of the game, Irvin Tulinchik, the starting quarterback for this team. Unofficially, I had him for 2 passing touchdowns. Those are for sure. Those are official. 2 passing touchdowns in this one, as well as a couple of rushing touchdowns. Had him for 95 passing yards in this one, and 99 rushing yards unofficially for Irvin. Irvin, congrats on the win. Talk about how it feels to get a big-time win against your rival in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, it feels great. We had a lot of confidence coming into this game, so it felt good to take care of business and now we get to play home against OTC on Saturday.
And talk about even you, because I know you're a confident player. You're a very talented player. And, in that first couple of drives offensively, a turnover on downs and you fumbled the ball. Just talk about what made you just flip that switch to take control in that second quarter as you had a rushing and a passing touchdown in that one.
Yeah, we knew we needed to bring some energy and execute our plays. We were running the ball pretty good up until that point. So we just needed to execute, put it in the zone. And then once we got a couple touchdowns, we were rolling from there.
And you have a lot of weapons to throw to on this team. Makes the quarterback's job a lot of fun, pretty easy. But even with guys like Brady who have stepped up today, just talk about what it's like to have all these talented players around you. Just talk about from a quarterback's perspective, just how easy that makes it for you to throw the ball, knowing that you can have guys that can go up and get it.
It feels great. I got trust in every one of those guys that walks out in the field. I know they're gonna make a play for me if I throw it up there, and I know they're gonna make the right choice. And we've got a lot of athletes, so that helps me out a lot.
And you guys have a big-time matchup coming up, OTC. I know it's a team you're not familiar with. You don't know what to expect. Just kind of talk about what this week is going to look like for you guys as you look to get a big win, move on to the section championship game. Just talk about, for you as a senior, what you want to see from this team preparation-wise this week to get a big-time playoff win on Saturday.
Focus. We got to have a lot of focus. We got to zone in and just get ready for it. I mean, this is what we've been working for since we've been third graders, so it's time to put the work in now.
Absolutely. Well, you guys put in, a good performance today. It was a lot of fun watching you guys, and I'm not sure who's going to be here on Saturday, but I'm sure we'll see you on Saturday. But Irvin, congrats on the win. You make sure to enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Irvin Tulinchik, our Pine River Family Market star of the game. When we come back, final stat lines as the Tigers get the win. Moving on. We'll be back in just a moment on Skeeter 101.5.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Shrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Shrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Shrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding community.
Wrapping things up here in Pine River, Section 6A quarterfinals, as PRB gets the win over their rivals, the WHA Wolves, 37-13. Some other score lines from around the area. Pequot Lakes getting a 56-14 win over Greenway. Aiken getting a 14-0 win over Rock Ridge. West Central Area Ashby getting a 22-14 win over Pillager. And as we know, this Tigers team is going to go on to play the Bulldogs of Otter Tail Central coming up on Saturday at 2 p.m. And final stat lines here, as we heard from all of our award winners, including our big deal of the game, Brady Rule, had a Brady Rule with a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown in this one. Brady Rule really taking control in this one. Had the receiving touchdown, both of them coming in the third quarter, as Brady Rule finishes with 90 yards on 11 carries and a touchdown in the third quarter, And then he also had the 32-yard touchdown completion by Irvin Tulinchik, finishes with 38 receiving yards. Ryan Struess, our Enbridge I-Bring the Energy player of the game, he led all receivers with 4 catches for 43 yards, including a second quarter touchdown, an 11-yard score to put them up 14-0 late in the second quarter. And then Irvin Tulinchik, our star of the game, had a rough start, was 0 for 3 passing the ball. Then finished 7 of 11 with 2 passing touchdowns, 95 yards, had 99 rushing yards on 10 carries, including a couple of rushing touchdowns as well. Ethan Lodge not getting a whole lot of playing time, or not a whole lot of carries in this one. 6 carries for 57 yards unofficially. And then Chance Abraham, 47 rushing yards on 6 carries unofficially. And then for the Wolves, they tried to go to Watts. It was going to be the key for them all game, and it was a struggle for them. He only had 54 rushing yards on 19 carries unofficially. But Parker Brock, the sophomore quarterback, having a solid game in this one. I had him for 167 passing yards unofficially and a touchdown, a 50-yard bomb to Eli Pfeiffer. He finishes with 96 receiving yards on 4 carries, or on 4 catches, including the touchdown. And then Pinsky with 56 receiving yards on 5 carries, and that was really all that the Wolves were able to muster up. Watts did have a rushing touchdown early in the third quarter to put them up, or to get them back in this football game after a turnover, but then it was all PRB. Did not let up, capitalized on a special teams mistake, and just like that, they were all of a sudden only up by a touchdown in the blink of an eye, being up by 2 touchdowns in that third quarter, and they never looked back as the Tigers have a big-time matchup on Saturday coming up against Otter Tail Central. And that is going to wrap things up here in Pine River, the Section 6A quarterfinals. The Pine River-Backus Tigers getting the win over rivals WHA Wolves, and they are moving on to the section semis. They win 37-13 here tonight. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast happen. And, of course, thank our sponsors with your patronage. Shop local, support your community, and support the teams in the community. And a special thanks to Tim Tungset, the athletic director of Pine River-Backus, getting us set up in here as always. And for our crew at yourliveevent.com, and for a great broadcast here tonight. The Tigers moving on here, winning 37-13. Until next time, this is Noah Crusoe signing off on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
This has been a local sports presentation on R&J Broadcasting.